consciousness high. Come on now, don't be shy. Show up right, orderly style. Exclusive vibes all the while. Reactions heavy with the smile. Stay ready, mile after mile. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Pop culture flowing free. Funky beats come to see. Compassion, feel the key. Cultivate to decree. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town. Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town.
Everywhere was that.
Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town. Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound.
Yeah, y'all already know it is time for a show. Don't make me hit my baritone with it. Hop on up out them bushes. Y'all already know it is the cultivator in the virtual flesh, here to mesh upon thee. Let's get it, let's go. Y'all already know how I feel about my show. I'm here to bring y'all the clarity amongst the confusion. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Oh, God. In the midst of the political unrest, in the midst of the digital downgrades, okay, because we've been downgrading ever since uh, uh, um, the COVID. I ain't even gonna lie. We just been acting a fool. We've been acting a fool. But y'all know, Cultivate with Khia is here to bring y'all the real deal, holy feel. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I've been tuning into everything. The real deal. I've been looking. I hate to use the word lurking, but I've been looking, scoping scenery, for the lack of better terms, in all areas of the world to keep my mind updated, to keep me woke, aware, and so I could just keep a different and a level-headed mind, okay? So I can be aware of what's going on. And between the holiday hoodwinking, they still hoodwinking. And in the holiday, I thought the holidays was over. But y'all already know this is what they do. It's how they get down. But we have to bring it on home. So grab your mugs. We got the receipts. And because, we talking. And what they say, the tea is scalding. We're gonna get into it. It's digital dust ups. And I mean, the legalities of it all, man. TPO-Gate. Y'all don't want to be late, man. Listen. We got to get into it all. Renee Good, tragedy, tragedy, tragedy. Rest in peace to her. We got to get into the I.C.E. Unalivings, big backbites, her being on punishment. Robo about to lash. She about to hit her with the lashing, and I'm here for it. I can't wait, and I'm thoroughly entertained. Listen, then I heard Robo about to take Miss Fitzgerald's I'm weak in the knees. Listen, 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 listen. But TPO-Gate, that's a lot of intricacies in this layer. So we got to get into that. We got to get into Rayj being hospitalized, Khia versus Tokyo Tony, I.C.E. Unalivings. It's crazy. It's a lot going on in the world and in the black tea space. But like I said, we have to bring clarity to it. Because what? The cultivator is here to bring you all things unadulterated, unfiltered, and uncensored topics. And that is bringing the clarity to it. So y'all stay tuned. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the cultivator is about to get into it all once again. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all. Lord, y'all was over there. Y'all just be going days and years without seeing the cultivator and shit. Okay. Y'all didn't even give me no birthday love, all right? But that's all right. That's okay. Because I ain't expected it. Nah, I'm just playing for my cultivators. Y'all know who y'all are. Where the hell y'all been? I miss y'all. Don't be cheating on me. Anyway, while I get ready, I get my get unparched and get my cleft notes together. Y'all get comfortable. Get it right, get comfy, get y'all a little snacky snack, and we'll be right back. Back. Period. All right, I am back. Hold on. Welcome to the show. Shout out to Op Watch One. I think that's Jelly. What up, Jelly? Shout out to Op Watch. What's up? Shout out to Rose T Political Perspective. What's going on with you? Hi, that's all right. It's still good to see your face in the place. Shout out to you. I'm not sure if my mods have entered the place yet, but it's all good in the hood. They'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Uh, but absolutely legalities. I like that. You better break it on down. You better do. You better syllabalize it. You better syllabalize it now. Uh, oh Lord. Okay, well, we are live. We live at 5. And we're gonna do an hour of power. We ain't gonna do too long. We ain't gonna be here too long. But we're gonna talk about the public knowledge of it all. What's been transpiring in the bed bug echo chambers and what's been transpiring in the courtrooms, of course. Obviously that has to do with the Theresa Robinsons and the loose booty bitches, of course. And I'm gonna give my political perspective, if you will. Shout out to Rose T. Yes, I am. Because listen, a lot of people love putting out smoke and mirrors, but like I said in the beginning of my show, in the fabric and the foundation of my show is we cultivate clarity. That's it. That's all, and we keep it moving. We throw a little messy consciousness. Oh Lord, I thought someone came up in the back. Lord, I'm tripping. I didn't even drop my link. But if anyone wants to come up, I'm going to drop my link. But we don't do. We try to keep it impartial, fair, and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I don't get enthralled in people's business, like the misfits do of the echo chambers. But I think that the TPO-Gate, the public knowledge that's been transpiring in the echo chambers, they need some clarity added to it. They need some clarity added to the whole situation. And I think we're gonna should we get into that immediately or should we save that? Because y'all know I like to slow roll it. Yeah. Stroke it with emotion, break it with devotion. Thank y'all so very much for blessing a brother. We got the first cash app of the day, and it's so grateful. Lord. Yeah. But hey, Soraya, what's going on with you, my love? So good to have you in the building. But I think we should go in order. I got it in that order. We're gonna go in that order. So TPO-Gate, Manifest versus the Loosebooty picture. Some people think Manifest is Theresa Robinson. We have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment, and I don't think we will ever have any of that information. So to hell with it. But we are going to deal with we are going to deal with versus the Loosebooty. So to hell with it. But we are going to deal with the public knowledge that's been transpiring in the echo chambers. They need some clarity added to it. They need some clarity added to the whole situation. And I think we're gonna should we I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all had a brief intermission. But where was I? Where was I? Oh Lord, Roasty dropping memberships like it never before. But speaking of bedbug echo chambers, I find it so very fun, neat, that Misfit may be potentially losing her bedbug echo chamber because Robo about to stick her teeth in. I mean, damn, Robo tapping all y'all on the ass. Whole time y'all was making fun of old shit. But ain't it funny when Misfit is in fear of her now bedbug echo chamber, her last resort of getting her fucked up word out to the public? Ain't that funny? But speaking of what was going on over there, but a lot was transpiring before we get to the TPO. I mean, Cranium Cap, she's still over there talking shit on fucking Fatal Attractions panel and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why fucking Tulsa made both of y'all look dumb as fuck. And I was cracking the fuck up and I was thoroughly entertained. But shout out to Rose T for giving those 10 memberships. Thank you very so kindly. That's so, man, that's so beautiful of you. Hold on, if y'all got y'all membership from Rose T, make sure y'all thank her. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Lady T Love got a membership. Queen M3 got a membership. J Walt Kitchen got a membership. Melissa 37 got a membership. I ain't see her in a minute. Shout out to Illy Ill. She got a membership. She's probably a little busy at this moment. I love me some Illy Ill. I'm sending love to her. Miss Vaughn got a membership. Tam got a membership. USA 156 got a membership. And Lily J got a membership. Shout out to all of you individuals who received the membership. It is so nice to get something for free, ain't it? Anywho, yeah, I know, I know. They be out watching this stuff and they be catching replay, but it's all good in the hood. I don't really care. But I really care more about the smoke and mirrors with this TPO-Gate that Loosebooty Bitcher took out on Manifest. And essentially, I feel like this. If he wasn't gonna pursue it, he wouldn't have put up all that momentum and all that talk about the whole restraining order. What is he like? Getting getting he gets off on putting fear in people. I mean, hell, and even if she didn't drive the 15 hours to the damn courthouse to be at the court proceeding, it would have been default. It would have been default judgment, wouldn't it? If I'm not mistaken. So I'm confused as to why she drove or got her man to drive 15 fucking hours, but hell, that was her prerogative. Maybe it was a bonding moment. Maybe it was they had a bonding session. You know what I mean? But essentially, Loosebooty bitch. I also have a duty to my cultivators to report y'all the news in which Loosebooty bitches TPO or the restraining order, it was declined. It was unsuccessful in his part. It definitely was. And we all know it was mutual combat. I feel as though if you gon' act like a a, a bitch slash sodomite, why don't you remain acting like that? Why? One minute you talking about some, oh, I wasn't gonna even take it that far. I wasn't gonna even take it. You fucking lying cunt. You bubonic plague having ass bitcher. You know you wanted to try and take that shit if that motherfucking restraining order, protection order was granted. You would have ran with that motherfucker with the heels from which cometh your help. And it still didn't save you no time from reporting to the bedbug echo chamber what the hell the judgment was, although it still wasn't in your favor. I feel like, what you call it, don't manifest, gotta come back and do some shit on Monday. Don't she got her court date on Monday? Ah, Lord have mercy. What y'all think about all this? He would exactly just wasting court times and taxpaying dollars and shit. That's what they do, though. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but what threw me for the loop the most is when Dion, hey Dion, when I heard that Dion came and testified, excuse me, in the court. I said, well, damn. I said, is that what we doing? I said, is that what we doing? Was she paid? Or was she just recruited into the circle in last minute? We gonna get into it all. We're gonna get into it all. If Dion is in the building, what's up, Dion? What up, baby? We could talk about it. Come on over to cosplay. Yes. We can talk about it. But I know one thing for sure. Who would have expected Dion to be testifying on behalf of Loosebooty Bitcher? It makes sense because remember she said that what's her name? Manifest was trying to get her to go over to the crib, go over to Loosebooty Bitcher's crib. Yeah, yeah. Y'all remember that? Absolutely. Keep the stuff online. Putting the cheering in it. That's a lot. Dropping the T here? Hey, dropping the T, what's up? How you doing? My fault, I didn't even see you. You know me, when I get in the zone, I be in the zone and shit. But I didn't expect that to happen. And look, it still didn't, it still wasn't granted. And I said, well, damn, I thought even Dion testifying would get his damn TPO, restraining order, protection order, whatever the fuck it is, granted to him. But it wasn't. But it was not. So what does that take? And I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't here to. I don't police women's bodies and none of that. But all I'm gonna say is, why the fuck was you? Wait a minute. First off, wait a minute. First off, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's rewind. Hey, Manifest. How you doing? You know I refrain from calling you Man a Funk Box. But that walk didn't make it no better. But hold it. I didn't say that. I'm not saying that. It's 2026. I ain't calling you that no more. I personally feel is like this. Why did you have to travel 15 hours by vehicle? Even if that's true, allegedly. Because I damn sure would have asked. I would have said, I would have asked. I don't first off, I want to give Manifest the benefit of the doubt. Was that you with that red shirt on, Manifest? With the vest on? I liked your J's. I liked your J's. At least you had a real, well, I don't know if you're a real nigga, but at least you had a brother by your side that didn't have black nail polish on and big ass holes in his ears. You know what I'm saying? But I think, I'm gonna be real. I think it was a little weird that they was recording you and shit. Shit, we don't even know if that's you or not. But they said that was you. He said that was you. A few people said that was you. I don't know. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt because I don't believe people that be lying, that be sexualizing children. I don't do that. I don't partake in that type of behavior anyway. But I do want to give you the benefit of the doubt and understand who the fuck that was that they was recording. And I'm surprised fucking Manifest didn't do no motherfucking station ad. I'm the way my motherfucking the way I said, whoa, wait a minute, no, hold on. Manifest didn't do a station ad. She didn't go live. She didn't have Essence on the panel. And speaking of Essence, she back over there with the misfit. Lordy. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna not too much on Essence. Not too much on Essence. She make her rounds. Essence make her rounds, baby. You can't talk about Essence. Okay. Essence go where she wanna go when she wanna do it. Hey, Medley Man, welcome to the show. How you doing, baby? Anyway, thank you for stopping through. You in good shape. Um, Manifest, you in good shape though, girl. You in good shape. Um, I was appalled though when I seen the walk. I gotta be honest. The walk, maybe she wasn't expected. And all I'm gonna say is it wasn't a Sandra Clark walk. But hell, she ain't gotta do the Sandra Clark walk. She married, okay? And I don't know about happily because I'm not in her business, but she's married, okay? Um, and she had a man on her own supporting her in her litigation. That's all I know. That's all I know. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so kindly, Mel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But back to Dion testifying in favor of loose booty bitching. I would never expect it. I would never expect that. I would never expect that. But hell, I can't even expect her to be getting paid by these motherfuckers because loose booty bitcher got eviction cases out the wazoo. So I'm trying to say she did this off the strength of I just don't like the bitch. Or I'm gonna get the people justice type time. And in my humble opinion, I don't think nobody need no justice because it was mutual combat. But where was Misfit? Why she didn't get on the Amtrak and support her cousin? That would have been a perfect time for them to link up, have fun. You know, if don't she got a daddy? Ain't Karan her daddy? Couldn't Karan watch her? Well, yeah, I'm sure she don't trust Karan after all the shit that she done been through with them babies resenting her. Can I get an amen? But people be scared. They be watching from the bushes. Don't be scared. Hell, she about to get exiled off the bedbug echo chamber anyway, thanks to Robo. But all I know is this: is that these niggas in 2026 need to stop playing with the verbal harassment, taking it off YouTube, getting people, getting third parties to do shit, pull up files, because that's all the fuck that Misfit and her motherfucking company do all day, every day. They get people that like her to give her receipts, abuse their little bit of power that they got in their little fucking company that they about to lose their damn position in any damn way. So I mean, go off, do your big one. But all that you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. That's all I know. That's all I know. Yes, the last shall be first. And the first shall be last. Amen. Amen. Opwatch said, I cannot believe people want to see other people so bad. They'll go to court to get that shot. Yeah, that's what these people do it for. They get body cam footage. They put out TPOs and then try to put it. They don't really, just like Loosebooty said, he didn't really think that she was going to travel the 15 hours and go through with it. But if she didn't go through with it, it would have been a default judgment. And who wants that? Who really wants that? Let's be real. In this case, nobody does. So it be mind games. It be gaslighting attempts. That's it. That part, her man was there. Some of y'all bitches need to try to have him one in real life. You know what? And a beautiful live last night, man. And I wanted to ask you a question. Well, not a question, but it was more like a statement question piece. Like, and I'm gonna drop this link for you if you want to come on up regarding your whole thing. And we're gonna do a one by one. This ain't no ambush, you know what I'm saying? Although I do want to hear from Dion and possibly Theresa Robinson if she's out there. Because hell, I agree with Theresa Robinson. Okay. And manifest, you can hit the link too, baby. Anyway, I cannot believe people want to see other people so bad they could. Yeah, oh, we read that one. Okay. Hey, Ginger, what's up with you, baby doll? So good to have you in the building. Thank you so kindly. Hey, lady, welcome to the show. And you already know. I'm gonna need y'all to uh, like, uh, like, like this stream. Yeah, come on, we gotta get them likes up. We gotta stay in the algorithm. We got to get this stream pulsating and hype this video up if it gives you the option. I appreciate that so very kindly. It's all right, Pamela. We appreciate you for being in the building. And it's so good to see y'all face in the place. But ain't this a doozy? Ain't this a doozy? People are just having to resort to going the legal route. Some people do it just to get the photo out, and some people do it because they are at their wits' end, kind of like Breezy, you know. Because from my understanding, Breezy Ben was getting attacked back when she came up on Lady T panel to defend some lady. I forgot her name, but all I know is they been doxing Breezy and looking through her motherfucking Facebooks and shit. But it took years later for her to have to resort to that because people are at their wits' end and they fucking tired. Judge Shady Court, for instance, you know, because everybody looks at the plaintiff over the defendant, because the defendant, you just defending yourself. You didn't care to take it to court. So we're going to go with the plaintiff. We're going to go with the complainant, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So, Sweets Tea is here. I don't see no Sweets Tea. Where's she at? Oh, cause Sweets Tea, you been running, baby. I ain't see you in a minute. I miss you. Hold on. Is my eyes bad? Do I need some readers? Sweets Tea, you here? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Sweets Tea. Okay, okay. You go way back. Thank you, Rose Tea. I appreciate you. So, with that being said, people are tired of the bullshit. Rose Tea almost had to get her Air Force people. Okay. And we're just gonna call it how I see it. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna throw no rock and hide my head like a lot of people do. Not well. I mean, you a little older than me then. Ah! Well, let me shut before they got. Fuck you. You know I be telling the truth. That's why you bitches be coming here. And half of my videos hit over a bando. So stop hating. People talking about some fatal attraction. Let's put a GPS on it, right? Talking about, well, you only get 22 likes. Why are you capping on my name, Fatal? Why, Fatal? Anyway, I don't give a fuck what they say. Because they be talking out the side of their neck anyway. Hence why they be over there crashing out on the bed bug echo chamber and shit. But speaking of that damn exchange between Tulsa yeah, and Fatal Attraction. I was weak. I said, Lord. What's up? I'm Jello. How you doing? I said, Lord, why are they doing this? Why? I'm and now we can't even see because people love going over there in private and shit. Don't private shit. Don't private none. Stand on what you said. Stand on what you said. Half of the time, these damn, what you call it, undercover sisters be over there trying to diss these damn them people in their community. That's why I don't get why Misfit be over there trying to talk about sisters and this, that, and the third. I be like, ain't you one on the sly? Ain't be as much as you be trying to call your damn confused ass nigga daddy, you know that nigga's a sister. Stop playing. Anyway, but go for what you know, Misfit. Do what you like to do. But all I know is that these damn games that they playing is getting so old and and dated. It is. Calling up the people's shit and leaving voicemails, making a change.orgs. I mean, I wanted speaking of, it's a little old, but it is funny sometimes. I'll be real. Because when they did their change.org on Yosemite Big Bag, I was cracking up. I sure the fuck was. I said, why they got her in that motherfucking tight ass jeans, quarter sleeve ass jean jacket, fucking biting on shit with a change.org to get her fucking insurance license taken the fuck off. But speaking of, hell, she must have let bygone be bygone, because she sitting with them same people that motherfucking had on that change.org. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It just make me think. It really do. I mean, think, what they gonna do to what Robo gonna do to her? Cause she already put on punishment indefinitely. And I was weak. When I tell you, when I tell you, when I be getting word and I be going to them links, I be weak as hell. Cause y'all know I don't go to these bedbug echo chambers without my hazmat suits and without my fencing suit. Cause hell, niggas be using swords and shit. Let's battle royale. Yeah, I'll fence with you. You ain't gonna try to smite my motherfucking head off and go against the rules. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm-mm. Slimy girl. That's what I just said he be saying. VS was not playing. Quit school because of recess. Right. VS wasn't playing. Now Robo denouncing her. She can't get a break. Shit, and we could go and review that video when VS came on the panel and her and Trip was airing her the fuck out. That shit was hilarious. I'll be weak. I'll be weak. Shaped like poultry. You stupid. Why? And you said BC before. What you said before she was cute? Man, she ain't never was cute. And you know that. But I can't wait. I sure enough can't wait to Robo stick her teeth in. But wait a minute. Let me see. I'm gonna go to this video. Should I go to that video of when VS and Trip was up here going the fuck in on Yosemite Big Bag? Or y'all want to get into the meat and taters of the next topic? Because we got Fetty Wap being freed, Rayj being hospitalized with a heart palpitations, if you will, something with the heart. And we also got to get into the Khia versus Tokyo. And y'all are hilarious. Yo, I can't, man, listen. Yo, man, listen. All right, I'm gonna find it. I can't right there. Wait a minute. Ah, this is hilarious. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here you go, right here. And I'm gonna show y'all. Niggas be talking shit. I've been getting 1K views on my fucking videos and shit. And I don't need to be here for fucking 5 hours to get my 1K. And I damn sure don't need other people's motherfucking audiences to do it. Can I get an amen? That's the shit Yosemite Big Back Bites needs and shit. Oh Lord, let me sign in. Let me sign in. I gotta sign in. Okay. Okay. Cause I got that motherfucker on membership. Y'all getting the exclusive. Y'all getting the exclusive. This shit was hilarious. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get into it. Essence was here too. Essence always somewhere. This was when we was cool. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me put some cultivate in it. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not begging for food.
Going back to her first interview.
I'm doing fair use commentary. I'm sorry, Essence.
No, you're good. I'm just saying, like, going back to her first interview with VS, VS was just saying, like, you're basically putting your son's likeness at risk if you dabble in beef.
Y'all hear it?
Yeah.
And you putting them on display or putting them at risk of being used as a target. She know how these people get down. They get down and What back down memory lane. Oh, Kaka stumbled on this videograph. It kind of made me laugh, and I had to stumble back down memory lane. Oh, oh, what? Now listen, I need y'all to hit that cash app for your boy, cause I need a little something for my troubles. I'm in a trouble. I'm in a bind, cultivators. I'm in a bind. Let's get into dirty.
Exactly. So why?
I'm in dirty.
So she's referencing her first interview with VS months ago when it didn't apply to her, but now that it's happening to her, she wants, instead of taking accountability that she was.
Oh Lord, I just got word. Wait a minute, what? Not Roddy. Oh Lord, nah, daddy. Or trisexuals and with the bilaterals and in trilaterals, more Lord.
She's upset that it's actually happening. I mean, like you really can't have two things at one time in this.
You can't. No, you
yeah.
can't. Okay, no, Lady Bridge, I just see your message in the back. Okay. Look. Look, this was Manifest was calling. This was what Manifest had her name as Michelin Man Sam. Yo, I am weak. This is really a knee slapper. Let's get it. Listen, if the motherfuckers start false striking, I'm talking about chicks with dicks. I'm talking about Sammy. Okay, I'm gonna still call you what you want to be called. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Okay. Now listen. Oh, this was that day when fucking the gender bender that was when I was calling. That's what I was. You fuck with me. You fuck with me. You may be getting called a gender bender. Goddamn it. That's when Tulsa was, oh, you can't use my video. Tulsa do be on that bipolar shit. But hey, it happens. Hey, listen, it's your content, Okay? Long as you respect me and you would do it in a respectful manner. Oh, this is when Pinky was around. This one Cad Music was around. Danny Lynn was around. This was memory lane. Yang. Let's get it. We going to war. I'm sure they still around. They be lurking. You know. Don't let's be not doing that. I didn't play your video, chick with the dick. Okay. What's up, I just exit you out of stage left. Watch from the bushes. Don't hop out. Stay in there. Okay. Fuck you. But we will get into this video because it's fair use commentary. Fair use, and I don't have time for it. And these are clips. I'm not playing no one's video. I'm playing clips. And then I said, it's not that loud.
And it was really
the trip came up. We ain't
directed to Sammy. So I want to apologize to you too.
You taking a trip down memory lane
and
or
just kind
me Big Back's neglect regarding her motherfucking neglect of her channel, the neglect of her child, neglect of her motherfucking well-being, and now that she over here done fucked up with Robo, now she want to go and hide and go back in her motherfucking turtle shell. No. Don't do that.
you know, resolute that. Also, let me turn down my sound machine because it's starting to bother me now.
Sound machine. She made her CPAP machine. Excuse me, Lord.
I also want to say this. I am Sammy. This change that she's going through and everything is really not a change.
Wonderful change. It was just a change. But I'm telling you, it had always been in her. Her layers just started to come off. That's it.
This is what she wanted to do. This is exactly what she wanted to do because I was trying to talk to her in the DMs. By the way, Sammy will blow you up on IG all day long and stay on there all day long. And if you disagree with her, yeah, she's going to pop off and yell at you. But I was trying to come at her with all respect and all love. But it got to a point where I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't be her mod anymore because she was going in a direction where she was going to mess over the people that really rocked with her. And Kai, honestly, you were the last one that she had. And hearing you today, I'm just like,
now you see, hold up. She said some key points. She said she hit you up all the fucking time. I know she over there doing that to all them trap house chicks and shit, and all them over there in the fatal camp. All I know is she done flipped. Soon as we done flipped, she flopped. She said, "Oh hell no! I need somebody to help facilitate my shows and help me get through." That's just who Yosemite Big Back is. But I want to go to the key points of her always being motherfucking neglectful and knowing that her child would be subjected to jokes and ridicule due to her being fucking delayed. That's all I know. She be up there drunk off Prosecco, going live for 7 hours. You know that boy can get blue light autism. He already on the Lord.
You were the last.
Speak on it. Let me not do
That's one that really rocked with her because she really, really is showing her ass right now. And
yeah,
she's really showing her ass. And I can't really say too much about what she's doing because I knew that this was going to happen this way, but I can tell you that she likes it.
Yeah,
she likes it.
She is making her numbers run up and all this bullshit and all this stuff. But my whole thing is, you were around when the stuff was happening to other people. You have nothing to say. But soon now, you want other people to have something to say when it comes to you. It don't work like that, unfortunately. It doesn't. It don't work like that. You just have to play your role and play it smoothly and know how to maneuver these streets and scope the scenery more than you scope your mouth out. That you don't do. That's why I scope the scenery. I may joke a little bit, but I don't get too close to these motherfuckers at all. Either behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. I don't. I try to keep a cordial and positive look, and I don't go places where people don't rock with me. See, how you gonna throw stones, throw motherfucking flame retardants, whatever the fuck they is, and then go and duck? It don't work like that. Then kick up dirt and dust and then say, "Oh, this ain't happening. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do this." Just like this shit right here. Now, VS called CPS on her ass. You bringing up all her her historic events in her life that she atoned for. Now, if she calls CPS, she's gonna be like, "Well, why is she calling CPS on me? Why is she doing this to me? Why is she doing that to me?" You don't see the trigger and shit you saying? You can't tell people how to fight. And we have a guest in the back. Lord, All I know is, we know that's the VF. She come from that beef sector. She do stuff like that. Let's keep on going into a little bit more. My Lord, was I talking right? Stage. Speaking of, VSI gonna come up on the next 2 seconds, Lord.
I wanted.
VS. Go
Hey,
ahead.
VS. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Hey.
just want to reiterate this point. Sammy hid her videos because she has a history of her son being in the background saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy," begging for his attention. If you guys,
Or was she told to hide them damn videos, just like she was told to stop using Robo's videos?
go back a few months, just a few months, January, if you go back a few months, there was a live where it broke me. It broke me. Her son was begging for her attention so much that he jumped her back, jumped on her, wrapped around her, and she cut the live. And then she came back live 2 hours later.
That's all she do. She greedy for an AdSense check. Instead of meeting her insurance quota, she trying to meet an AdSense quota. She got her priorities fucked up.
You know what?
Autistic children need a lot of attention. They need it. Go ahead, BS.
Well, I want to piggyback off of what Trip just said. Triple. Am I saying the right? Trip. All right.
Trip.
Okay, she put those videos on private because it is being put out there now, and I can tell you, I can vouch. I've heard the little boy say, when are we going to eat? I'm hungry. And she said, okay, I'm coming, go play the game. And the other day, I know she put that video down. She actually told him, you stay in the house, I'm going to go into the garage real quick, I need to handle this business. And then she closed the door and she went to cursing and going off and everything, talking about Cat and Theresa and everybody else. And I'm just like, so you leaving him in the house by himself? What he could put the house on fire or anything. And she was out there for a long time. So yeah, she's putting a lot of videos on private because she is exuding child neglect. And yes, I'm saying it's child neglect. If we were to talk to somebody right now and said leaving a child unattended in the house while you're in the garage on social media, is that child neglect?
Yes.
That little boy is able to name people from out of the chat. Where's such and such? Where's this person? Where's that person? Then she sat the son down next to the computer to get more sympathy. And she said, they're being mean to mommy. And then what you got to say about that? He said, why are you being mean to my mommy?
See, kids need to stay in a child place. I don't agree with that. Now you're getting your child into this shit. And that's the thing. Yes, I knew you was coming from a sincere place when you expressed that. Just do what you have to do by any means necessary to protect your child from anything that may happen. Because one, he could be the talk of the YouTube town, or he could be a victim of some crazy shit, y'all. Look, that's the thing. She don't take heed. I don't know if she don't know when people are being sincere to her or whatnot. Is that she don't like constructive criticism. She don't like when people disagree with her. I don't know what it may be, but I do know.
My first time publicly disagreeing with her was yesterday on that other live that you couldn't play, which I wish you could have played it, but I understand, I get it. She don't want anybody to play her content. But before I even got up there, she was already over talking the content creator who was interviewing her. Then she said, well, this is not an interview, this is just a conversation. And then she said, well, I'm a good mom. I was late because I had to go pay some bills and I had to do this. And I was like, well, that's not spectacular. We all pay bills. We all go cook food. So I think she was irritated by that too. It's like she won cool points that she cooked a meal or that she went and paid a bill. I was like, that's not something to brag about. Something to brag about would be to stop telling your child to play the game and give him some attention. You brag about having 2 jobs. You brag about doing this and doing that. You're on social media all the time. So when do you have time for the child?
She don't. That's why she be having them on the tablets. This made me think. Yep, and look how it backfired. Sorry about unfortunate for you, Sammy. It backfired because now nobody's supposed to, especially not Yosemite Big Back. when all the motherfucking help she could be getting. But this just makes me think. And now she's sitting with these same people. You see Yosemite Big Back? You out here looking down. Back. She up there talking about something? They are to green. More like Misfit. That's who you sitting with. You ain't sitting with VS. That'll go against your religion. Tulsa gonna tell me to get sexy, and this isn't a sexy matter, and I asked her to interview me. But going off what you just said, BS, she said publicly on this, whatever it was, discussion, that it's not an interview. But you said on your live that you the one that asked her to interview you. So
and when she reached out to me to do an interview on her channel, she said she's trying to go into a new direction. She want to start doing interviews.
That's a good thing, Rose T. That's a damn good thing. That's like my hubby putting his dirty dish in the dishwasher and wanting a pot. And wanting a pat on the back. Right. Exactly. Come on now.
Interviews and me being the first one would make her channel pop and you know, like trying to big it up and everything, and which I was the first one, and I even told her, I said, you need to interview Teresa's next, and I think she did interview Teresa's next, and then she followed up and did other stuff, and she was doing pretty good, you know. I really think she was. So I don't know what is it that I did so wrong besides disagree with her, because I wasn't secondhand Susan when she couldn't make her 1,000 subscribers, and my people on my dead channel did it. It was my
Yeah. I remember that. And I'll be honest, your Big Bag Bites hit 1K before me on the strength of VS Icon. But who was counting, and who was in a motherfucking competition? I just seen a hold on, wait a minute. I just seen Manifest was in this live with two damn what you call pages and shit. I was like, why is it two people in there? I thought I was tripping. Okay, let's go into it. I miss you, Nessa girl. Shout out to Nessa girl. Hope you're doing well. And shout out to Pretty Eyes and all my Mars and Lemonade and Lady B. Get my cultivators. Thank y'all for being here.
dead channel with my 20K subscribers. They helped get her to her 1K. And she was so appreciative. But now I'm secondhand Susan. She sent me the mammy. And it's gonna stick. I'm gonna make sure it stick.
Sammy the man. What interview? Oh, your interview. Oh yeah, because she was stirring up. She was trying to stir you up and shit. That's what it sounded like to me. Salute. What's up, G5 Gabe? Thank you for being in the show. What up, Brody? Taking a trip down memory lane on alleged neglect in the community. And we getting into how you could be led to do things out of fear and out of agendas being accomplished. Let's get into it.
I gotta say this. I know Sammy's listening, and I just want her to understand this.
She really
Sammy, what comes off to me, and I really wanted to tell you this in the most sincere, loving way, but you diss me, you low-key diss me on your lives, you high-key, you treated me really, really bad, and I just couldn't take it anymore because you were saying a lot to me about people that I never said to anybody with anything, and I don't really care for that. But what I will say this, you avoid your child because your child is your reflection, and he tells the truth of you. And you don't know how to handle that. You guys don't really know how much Sammy is on YouTube, not just her lives, but in other people's lives, on IG, in the DMs, talking to people, and all around the place. The reason why I know that, because she had me on her DMs, calling me all the time, talking to me about a bunch of nothing, and be watching YouTube and be at work and da 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 da, and come home. Her son be like, "Hey, mommy," and he'd be like, and she literally said this. She literally said this. She said, I just got here," and walked past him. And she's so about attention,
You hear this?
but not the right attention. And I wanted to ask her, what's really going on with your spirit that's making you act this way, or going to a direction that's really not going to be helpful for you? I tried to talk to her multiple times in the DM, but I had to take a break from her twice, from moderated twice with her, because she called me so dang much. But when she called me so much on the DMs, I literally said, "I'm not going to be around for this week. I'm going to be off for this week." She called me that much, but I'm the crazy one. I was painted the crazy one. I was painted the one that snapped and was crazy and psycho and everything like that. Y'all didn't know that. People didn't know that, but came at me for Sammy. Because
I don't even recall this. I'm sorry, Trent.
No, it's okay.
When I started following Sammy, I have some questions for you then. Okay, so you saying that she would like blow you up in the DMs. Was this before or after she transitioned her channel into being messy in the tea sector?
First of all, her channel always been low-key messy. She just really peeps the levels, and then she'll draw back and then try to do something.
She breaking her the fuck down. See, this is where Yosemite Big Bad get for always trying to befriend people and use people to carry out her agenda of making content, fucking getting numbers and shit. She used mad people. And like I said, I helped build her motherfucking platform. And how dare that goofy, big back, broad shoulder, fucking big bird looking Beatrice, the fucking bird looking ass, strike me. Wow. But I peep game. Please, y'all, drop a brother's Cash App if y'all liking the show. If you're enjoying the commentary, please hit the Cash App, $.Kenzo781. We talk about a slew of things. We will be getting into the I.C.E unaliving of Renee Good. I believe I'm saying that her name correctly. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. We're going to get into it all, one by one, name by name. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. We get into a slew of topics, talking about all things unadulterated, unfiltered, and uncensored. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Renee Nicole Good, that was her name, the Minneapolis woman who was fatally unalived by ICE. We're going to get into that. We're also going to get into Rayj being hospitalized with pneumonia. Was it an attempt to unalive that brother? You know they give you a little pill and take you the fuck out. We're gonna get into Fetty Wap getting released from the on the gills of the First Step Act for early prison release, and how that could be applied to your loved one if it can. We also gonna get into Gap Tooth Tokyo Tony versus head wrap wearing Khia. She funnier than mother. I like her. She funny as shit. We gonna get into it all. Cultivators, I'm calling on y'all. Like this video, subscribe to this video, and let's get them likes up and them numbers up. Cause I need to be in the algorithm, and I need them cash apps. I need it. I want it. I need to have it. Some people got to have it. Yeah. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I'm fucking with y'all. All is appreciated and all is welcome. Y'all know a brother is still monetized. So you just being here and your presence is enough. Shout out to y'all. Well, I don't extort the people. I amuse. I don't abuse. Let's get it. Let's go. Memory lane. This is Rose T. Clears the air. And VS Icon airs out the neglect. And Trip exposes the Ponzi scheme. Yeah. She was exposing more than the Ponzi scheme. Let's get it.
But then wiggle her way back in.
But okay, but like when
January, Essence, I know what you mean. I'm talking about January. January is when I tried to talk to her and really have a heart to heart to her because I really rock with her. This is the reason why I'm like, I watch a lot of people, but I don't say too much. I genuinely rock with Sammy. She asked me to be her moderator, not the other way around. She comes off and, oh, I was giving her a chance. I was doing this and da da da. No, 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 no. You asked me because I said I wouldn't be a mod for nobody. I couldn't stand it. And so when January hit, that's when I peeped that she was going to go in this all the way messy direction.
what was
And
going
I was
on? What was going on in YouTube that made you feel like that? Like, can you think of any like topics that were going on that made you feel like she was like being messy and a part of it?
She was looking, honestly, she was looking for a way to I don't want to bring this person up because I don't want to be like, I don't want to I don't want to have anything like come back to me that I did anything or anything. And no, I'm not afraid of anything that I ever said. If I said it to you in private, I could say it to you in public. She was looking a way to fuck over trees.
Okay, see, that's important. That's important.
But see, I couldn't say it because everybody that would have heard it would have taken.
Lord Wild was talking to me. Speaking of, this is when after that, this when Misfit still had her channel. She hurried up and sent her little lieutenants over to hurry up and fucking recruit Trick and say, oh, Misfit wants to talk to you. Come on over. You know, the Ruthlesses and all them fucking weirdo motherfucking wannabe fucking lieutenant ass niggas. You know. Yeah. Yeah, you caught it. I definitely was talking into a muted mic for a minute. Yeah, and that's when motherfuckers started dropping eyes and shit. Look, speaking of, first one to drop eyes. Look, first one to drop the eyes. Look, peep game, peep game. And I don't appreciate shit. Don't bring back no motherfucking artificial bones from my motherfucking shit. And then don't give me no motherfucking credit. That's another thing. Motherfucking Misfit love using somebody's fucking shit without giving a motherfucking cash out. Is you cool? You cool? Yeah, we not doing that. We not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Me as crazy, me as this, me as that. I have mental issues and da da da. And that's exactly what happened.
But wait a minute, no, that would have actually corroborated the narrative that she was talking shiz naive to content creators about trees at that time. But I don't know if you was around. Maybe you felt like, hey, they not trying to hear my point of view. I'm not gonna
No, that's perfect timing because remember, Quay passed away 6 months ago, which would have been around January, and the guy said that she was talking about trees.
Mm-hmm. And when he brought it up,
shit.
She hit me up in the DM. Well, let him say whatever he gonna say. Let him say. I said, yeah, let him say whatever to say. But in the back of my mind,
only baloney.
I was like, you really was talking about trees. I knew it.
So what all do you know that she said? Not even to be messy, but just so she has to take some accountability on the parts that she plays, because it's really given cognitive dissonance when you really, really purposefully pretend like you don't understand something, and that's what she's giving as far as the parts that she plays and being messy. So if she was being messy against somebody that she was fine with in the forefront, I feel like that's a valid detail to share with us. Like, and that's not even trying to drag her or nothing, but she has to take accountability for her actions. And maybe when she realizes the things that she has done, she'll take a break for her mental health off of YouTube.
For mental health. She was doing a vow with her. Is this what they meant when they said that Essence be choosing sides indirectly? Nah, I'm just playing. Listen, we all be trying to figure out some shit and get to the bottom of some shit by dissecting it. And I think being phony is even worse. Don't be phony. Don't laugh in nobody's face and then try to use them and shit. Don't do that. That's a bad look.
Because she's not being bullied.
Right. Here's the thing. Two things that happened. First of all, she talked to me about having a conversation with trees. And I said, it will be more of a conversation. She said interview, but it will be more of a conversation because you already mod for trees. So have a conversation because it seemed at the time trees wanted to air out some of the
What
stuff
up,
that she's
Sid?
been a part of. And she wanted to say it. How about you use your platform to do that? And she said, okay. Then it was the going over to Trees' channel and during the whole Quay situation and all this stuff, and something just sparked in me that she's really
She watch it right now. She watch it right now like, fuck you.
jealous of Trees. Something it was more of her watching and trying to be a part and the like Trees than it was her supporting being a mod and being a part of her Trees' channel. That I peeped that it was more of a jealousy because she really, if you heard in her interview, I mean, in the conversation that she had, she was bigging up Trees like she wanted to big up herself for her own channel. And I felt like it was like a
envious spirit.
exactly,
They call it destiny swap.
exactly.
My
I
And
don't do
so,
that. I
God
don't do
Almighty.
none of that. I don't
Just like she got that pick me spirit.
do none of that spiritual stuff. Sorry to the spiritual community, but I don't do that. But that's what it sounded like to me. Sound like she was what they call destiny swapping.
and
Listen,
it was really she made a point to mention how her and Tree's birthday are 2 days apart, and how Trees have a stance about she don't give a fuck. She gonna say what she gonna say. That's not Sammy's stance. That's what Sammy wants to be. But Sammy is so sensitive and so ready to pop off because she knows the stuff that she does is
you
wrong.
ain't shit.
And when it gets too
Who
close,
said that?
she says, "Oh, I'm being passionate. Oh, I'm defending myself. Oh, I'm doing this." And it's like, no, you're being called out and you don't know how to take it. And it's just it right now it's really disheartening because her I don't give a fuck attitude, her what did I do wrong, and everything goes back to what Essence says. It's cognitive disassociation. You're not trying to take accountability, but you're still on here fueling the fire because you were taking shots at people on your last live. You were taking shots at people. You were saying this. You were acting like people that.
But these bum broads, they know who to throw shots at. I bet you she took every word from Robo. I bet you she didn't go try to say another word to the Robo. No, she didn't. Because she don't want it with Robo. That's what she took us on. Making a community post talking vague and talking indirectly. First it was, oh, I'm leaving and I can't put my son and this, that, and the third in harm's way. And now you think about your son. See, oh, you don't want to have no more fun? Because you're thinking about your son. Okay. Now she thinking about her son. She wasn't thinking about her son when she was over there doing 7-hour telethon lives. But okay.
That you were beefing with 6 months ago are not now in your chat.
Yep.
You're clearly disassociating. Your lack of self-awareness is real high. You're acting like it's not happening when it's happening. People can see it.
Yep.
And that's what's making people talk about you because you're clearly acting like it's not happening when it's happening in real time.
Yep,
You had to unblock Meet Cruz. in order for her to be in your chat. And then you're saying, I'm not cool with them. Girl, bye. Get the hell out of here with that dumb shit.
Trip.
Go ahead.
Go after you, Essence, because I want to introduce my other panelists to the stage.
No, please.
Okay. We're gonna put a pin in that. And you summed that up very well, Trip. You know, and you weren't nasty about it or backhanded. In my opinion. Mama Global, how are you doing today? Welcome to the panel. This is your debut. How are you?
Greetings. Oh Lord, this is my debut. I'm not coming here to preach. That's not what I'm doing. What I say here, I have said before.
Shout out to Mama Global. But you know, anytime somebody start out, I ain't going to preach, they're gonna start preaching. Hold on, wait a minute.
Peace you all.
She did leave a beautiful word. If y'all want to go and listen to that mighty word, but because absolutely we all know that. I'll refrain from anything, but yeah, I believe she's a what does Yosemite Big Back Bites call her people? See, she don't even not got the game on lock, but I think she's a supporter of her. Peace. And I love that word. Thank you for that word, Mama Global. And might I add that it's recorded. Amen.
Amen.
You don't owe me an apology. You said what
Here we go.
I don't know if he had to apologize or something. Yeah, he did actually. Because I was like, nah, you ain't gotta apologize. It is what it is. You don't owe it is. I'm just
And don't be surprised if I pull away from you. It's just like what she said to me. Oh, I'll get back to you when I feel like it. About something that she brought to me. And she says that to hook you and to keep you in the mess because she feels like she needs to be nasty nice to you to keep ish going.
I wish you would.
That's that church shit. You learn that in the church.
Right. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Sammy is not that girl. Let's start there, okay?
Say it again, Essence. Say it again with your chest out. Say it again.
Yeah. Why y'all downplaying Sammy's edges? Why you see how y'all be dissing each other? See the Lord.
I don't even have to puff my chest out for Sammy. She's just not that girl. Okay. She's not that girl.
Ain't though.
And unfortunately for Sammy, she's delusional.
Stop it.
These feelings of superiority or like
purring in my chat. Yeah. And they be throwing it. They be on their cultivator. I be like, hold up. You got that wet, get that snap back, got that grip whip, you know, and listen. Gotta be right. If it ain't tight, it ain't right.
Like clout are
I'm better than you.
No, she can never. I'm not even gonna give her that because who is she better than? Okay.
Oh.
And this is me being like for real because just listening to her is so draining. It is just a bunch of whining and crying and me and it's like I cannot take it. Like literally I cannot take it. Like she's delusional. And my thing with Sammy is with Trip, what you said earlier about her like doing certain things on purpose and just, you know, like really wanting Theresa's level of attention and inspiring for that. She thinks that people telling her about herself and disliking her is equal to that clout.
Mm-hmm.
What? Delusional. She's delusional. And people like that are dangerous. It's no longer entertainment or content for me. She's really delusional. Like she really thinks like, oh, like, you know, everybody's picking on me because we're in a beef for content. Like this is not content words, Sammy. People sincerely don't like you. People are sincerely telling you like, from watching your videos, I don't like what I hear in your background. People are sincerely telling you that you're not it. And she's delusional. And I wouldn't waste my breath on somebody that delusional because people like that are dangerous. For real. Every time you talk, it sounds like you're crying. That's weird.
You sure wasted your breath on motherfucking Fatal Attraction on the Bedbug Echo Chamber. Because when I tell you she was up, man.
I'm just saying.
Essence, I want to piggyback just what you said, because this, I think, and Khia and Essence, please tell me, chat, please tell me, this is coming up because of the shift and who you allowed in, Sammy. 6 months ago, Quay passed. December 10th, she passed. And you, 6 months ago, honored her very well. And that brought traction to your channel. And that brought a...
No, she didn't. She fucking energy harvested Quay's motherfucking name and likeness.
A level of respect and subscribers and money and everything else. And then now, 6 months later, those very people that was looking for her body, those very people that were disrespecting her. Now, I'm not going to say she didn't give it like she was getting it, because she was in the beef too and she made a choice to do it. But how dare you memorialize her, honor her, do those lives, respect her and everything else, and then you allow the same people that are doing the same behavior to other people back in. This is why nobody likes you anymore and nobody trusts you. That's all I got to say about that.
Yep. And lack of accountability.
And then to say on a Friday Night Live, oh, I'm not cool with them. That's not what it is. But they're in your chat. They're making comments under your post. You literally called Yolanda your sis. You called Goody your sis. You called Stacy B and said, tap in. I'm over here. Da 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 da. Where is that you're not cool with them? Because you're showing that you're cool with them. There must have been a behind the scene conversation for them to come back in. There must have been some unblocking for them to come back in, because you did block them. You told me. And I was in the lives when you blocked.
Everybody knows Sammy be chasing dick all over fucking YouTube. And that's why she got that felon living with her now. That's it, that's all.
Me. And
that's probably why she threw her motherfucking baby father out, or that's probably why her mother was calling the police on her ass, or the other way around.
Yolanda and all these people, but now they welcome back in.
And I even said something
with them avatarian ass bitches. And then she gonna tell me some shit, gonna mention some shit. Yeah, and I know Kai doesn't mess with me no more after I support Danny Robinson. See, I already seen the play. I seen the setup. I seen the play when you try to stroke that bitch's ego in front of me while I was on your panel. Telling me something, yeah, and I applaud her for keeping a private page and keeping anonymity behind her and all this shit. But Sammy, won't you the same one agreeing with me, telling me that shit is wrong, that people doing that shit, throwing rocks and hiding their hands and hiding their heads in this aspect are dead ass wrong? But now you want to sit up here, oh, I support Bobo Robinson. I support IO and all these. So I don't give a fuck who you support. But don't try to push that on me. Don't do that. And, oh, how do you feel about it? I don't give a fuck about an avatarian ass bitch. Because this is how I feel. Or nigga. Because if you cannot show your face on this app and you could try to be a guru and give advice to everybody else on this app and give commentary, I feel like it's cowardly and pussy. I don't care what you trying to protect.
Well.
What you trying to protect. It's not fair.
And also, the last time I was in her...
Speaking of, she was in multiple chats saying how she wasn't too fond of Robo in correspondence with people. Didn't she say that to you one time, Rose T? She's just phony. She's so phony.
Our live, I said, Sammy, is that the same Yolanda that was calling Quay's phone over and over and over again and you know, looking like having her obituary? And she was like, you right, I see where you're coming from. And then next thing I know, she's like, oh, I said, you've been saying stuff all the time and I didn't say nothing, da da da. Like, girl, like so you have a definite pattern of being
and is she Tupac? Why is she trying to take on a dead woman's spirit? Like, why? Like, first off, Quay's spirit wasn't even all the way together, because that's where we had a small disconnect at the very beginning. I knew Quay before y'all knew Quay. I knew the Quay that was beefing and cussing people out and dragging them and paying money to people behind the scenes doing all this extra stuff, and which I tried to tell her about. And she was like, yeah, I understand, but you know, over here she wasn't doing all that, and she made changes, this and that, whatever. I was like, well, she had just told me to go die literally like a few weeks before she died. But see, she didn't want all that stuff to come up. She's talking about, well, now I'm going to take the name and I'm going to make it into something positive. No, you can't. You don't know how to be yourself. You don't know how to be creative. You want to take up on other people's spirits. That's why she's always up under somebody nuts.
Yup. VS told the truth. And what this was about a year ago, 7 months ago. And it sure was a frenzy. I got him.
Yep. And that's why she got the name from Trees. Sammy said it, and she switched it from Sammy said so, I believe, and everything like that. And then when she saw Quay on Trees' panel, and Quay was getting love from Trees, all of a sudden she turned into Quality Queen. Bitch,
We're seeing a behavior of her having to be belonged by specific people, because she started off with Kimmy, then she went to Denat, if I'm not mistaken. Then she went to too. Then she went over and got close to what's her name, Quay. Then she got close to Aaron. Then we started becoming, YouTube cool, and she said she loved me and had affinity for me as a brethren. So it's like,
well, let's not forget about ZX. You remember she was supposed to be helping ZX with Quay and raise this money, and then they fell out not long after.
Yup, and the Nomad Journey. Yup, she wanted dick from them though. That's why I didn't even think about them. It wasn't platonic. She wanted some dictonic, not platonic, dictonic, and emotional. August man, she had to give the money back, and some people were saying she was scamming off that. But it makes me believe, piggybacking off what you just said, how are you gonna adopt her presence or whatever her theme after she passed away? It sounds like some people are saying, I'm gonna go off the consensus. Some people are saying that she used her as clout to build her channel. She used it as because I can garner her supporters that want to support her with the whole Quality Queen thing. Some people are saying that, although going into that part where she only looked at her from the aspect she knew her as. She was saying she knew her as a sweet person. Listen, I only knew Quay how she came to the Black tea sector as well. Obviously, Quay was trying to ditch her old persona and make this whole new persona by coming into the Black tea sector. And God rest her soul, and God rest the dead. But hey, I gotta call a spade in what I see.
Quay got down. She got down. She was what we call a dog. She was not no innocent bystander. That's why when a lot of people was in it, y'all may not like the other lady. I can't even think of her name. She was the one, her and Trees was having some beef or whatever. But Tucky or I can't think of the lady's name. But Tenneke, yes. So when everybody was going at her, I was sitting back like, I'm gonna take a step back, because my homegirl is beefing, but they don't really know that this girl wasn't that sweet and she wasn't that nice. She wished death upon people. She say really raunchy stuff. So when everybody was trying to make her, she's sick or she passed and she was such a sweet kind of, I was like, are we talking? It took me a long time to figure out we were talking about the same person. I was like, y'all talking about Quay from the Black sector, the one who used to hang out with ZX? Like I had to go through all these questions because I'm like, I couldn't like link it, because I'm like, this can't be the same person that y'all talking about, because she was a really nasty person. And guess what? She was hiding behind an avatar. Nobody knew she was overweight. Nobody knew she was from the hood out in DC, all this stuff. They just knew she was somebody who talked about how rich she was. And come to find out, she wasn't rich spiritually. She wasn't rich health-wise. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff. So why do you want to take on a dead person's persona? Machiavelli, Sammy Velli, Sammy the Mammy. Like, what are you doing? You're being weird. I supported Sammy. Now, Sammy ain't never
Big Machiavelli
never did nothing for me. I've done everything for Sammy. She tend to forget that. VS, can you interview with me on my channel? VS, thank you for allowing your subscribers to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for coming over in the morning time and watching and supporting me walk on the treadmill, but I ain't losing weight. You notice I don't have anything to say. Thank you, Sammy, for this, or thank you, Sammy, for that, because you are taking. I don't see her giving anything.
That biting the hand that feed her, but that ain't how that work with the interview shit. Why is she reaching out to people to interview her? They supposed to be reaching out to interview you.
And what is there to discuss? What does she offer?
Hey, lady.
I'm back.
Sammy is a horrible conversationalist and a horrible interviewer. I remember when she was interviewing VS, and it only started to get good because I was trying to egg Sammy into looking at the chat, and I asked VS the question, what is the direction you want to go on YouTube and for your other channels? And that's when Sammy kind of got a light bulb and started to have a good traction, but then it fell off short again because Sammy doesn't. She comes with an agenda in her mind, just like she came with an agenda with Melanie. She did line that girl up. She set her up, and she set her up, and she comes with an agenda, and she comes with this one question that she wants you to pay attention to, and if she doesn't hear her answer, the answer she want to hear, she goes off and everything. But I
Isn't
want
that
to
what she
say,
did with Maji? The same
yes,
thing. And then Maji aired her out and showed all the behind the scene conversations. But then she tried to drag her. But you was on there trying to be on the phone with her and hang out with her every day.
She did it too. Because after she did her interview with Mel, and Aaron and I went up on her panel and was telling her how her tone was obviously nice, nasty, or whatever the case may be. Another content creator basically had my name in their mouth, and Sammy was in the chat, and somebody DM'd me on Instagram because I don't watch that content creator. Somebody DM'd me, was like, girl, you know so-and-so was dragging you, right? So I'm like, okay. And they're like, and Sammy's over there. And then when I went to Sammy's live the next day, she was like, oh, shout out to this content creator. Her commentary is so funny. But most of the commentary was about me. So she was on Trees and Station Head, because mind you, this is before we all knew she was a little crazy and very vindictive. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask her about this because I need to fill her out. Like, I'm already peeping, like, you know, for you to be saying you like her commentary when she's talking about me and you were just mad that I didn't agree with you. Are you shouting out her commentary because you're upset with me? It's a pattern. She's vindictive, and she would shout out that girl's content in regards to me because she was upset with me. And I asked her, I said, did you know she was dragging me whenever like you said you liked her content and you told everybody to go watch it? She was like, oh, I liked everything but the part where she talked about you. Like, you're fake and you're weird. And you're vindictive. And I'm gonna say the word again, dangerous. Girls like that are dangerous. They are.
Dangerous.
She's sick. So yeah, she did it to me too. Add me to the list.
Lord, she talking about popping bitches' heads off and shit. If they run up, I said, well, damn, Sammy, this is unlike you.
What do you need a restraining order virtually?
That's what I
Who's
said.
gonna bust? Who's gonna bust out?
I've already reached out to the Decatur, Alabama police, because there's nobody going to be saying they got any paperwork on me. So I called and I haven't heard anything. And I left my information for if there is, I will respond to it. But just know I'm going to put paperwork back on you. So I'm not even worried about Sammy, to be honest. I'm not worried about it because I'm going to cover myself at the end of the day. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm going to cover myself. So she could try to use that to threaten or scare other people, but it's not going to scare me because the only thing that I've done was bring out the I.C.E neglect going on.
Yeah, and Sammy, you're being discussed because you want to be discussed, and there's things that need to come to the light because you're dark. So don't play this with taking this offline. Don't do this and say now you're so scared for your child. Nobody's coming after your child. They're coming after you. You're the one who's online acting a dang fool and switching up and flip-flopping and doing all this crazy stuff. It's you. It's you. Nobody is coming after your child. Nobody is doing anything to your child. It is you that is doing the stuff to your child. You avoid, you would neglect, and I've seen it for months, and it hurt me because how do you on the phone with me for 2 hours and I'm hearing Chance every 5 minutes calling your name?
But she's saying she got so much help. Oh, his dad's right here. I have a lot of help. You know, I have a whole village out here.
She will beg her baby daddy not to leave, and I heard that quite a few times. As soon as she come in, and everything, she be like, "You about to go?" He be like, "Yeah, I'm about to go." And then she'll go, wait a few minutes. A few minutes turn into another hour because she on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so don't do this that you're a victim, you're doing this and all this stuff. People are waking up to the fact that you are doing the same behavior. 6 months ago you were calling out on Goody. Now say something about that.
Mm.
You talking about Goody was neglecting her child, but I'm on the
What?
phone. You
Now
talking
this
about
is
Goody
T right
neglecting
here.
her child?
Now this is
Goody
T because she said
neglecting
she
your
don't bother
child, but
people,
but
kids and
during the
stuff.
same time, VS, hear this out, because if you gonna take it away, take it away. She was calling Goody out for neglecting her own child while she on YouTube for 2 to 4, 6 hours on a live, or on the on somebody else's live, on somebody else's live, or chatting with somebody else in the DM while she's neglecting her own. But calling it out, saying, yeah, we taking Goody and Yolanda and all this down, but you being neglectful yourself.
This is
That
important information because she's victimizing herself, saying that people are doing this to her and her family, and she's done it to other people. But she's gonna say, "Oh no, I've never done that before.
It's some
I don't talk about other
exclusive.
people, kids and stuff
It's some
like that. That's
exclusive.
them. That's what they do. They're evil. This is what they do."
Was that
VS.
private conversations that she did that? Or was it on YouTube? Because I've been
Okay,
stopped watching
no, no,
everything.
essence. It was she'd be on the live on YouTube just sometimes, and then you would see her in somebody else's chat, commenting on somebody else's chat. So she's still on YouTube, and then she'd be at work. She's on somebody else's live on YouTube. She'll be at home and doing this, and it came into a pattern. That's why I don't want to rewatch those videos because it's too difficult and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that. But what she's trying to hide is the fact that she was doing the same behavior that she was
Mm-hmm.
calling other people out on.
Well, Trip, let me ask you this. So
Sure.
you've been on the phone with her and
Projecting.
all this stuff before. How is she able?
She was projecting. That's what she was doing. She was projecting. Let's get into it. Projecting at its finest. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's on somebody else's live on YouTube. She'll be at home and doing this, and it came into a pattern. That's why I don't want to rewatch those videos because it's too difficult and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that. But what she's trying to hide is the fact that she was doing the same behavior that she was
Mm-hmm.
calling other people out on.
Well, Trip, let me ask you this. So
Sure.
you've been on the phone with her and all this stuff before. How is she able to have two jobs like she claims she got? Still take care of
She's a
her child,
liar.
but hold on, but then be on here cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then talking, then
Like a
walking
crackhead.
on her walking pad. I believe that she's what's the word I'm trying to use when it comes to this insurance job. See, the insurance job is like one of those jobs you can finagle the numbers so you can still get food stamps and other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those jobs you can fix your hours. You can spread your hours or you can shorten them where you can still get benefits and stuff like that. She
She
not
said she
slick.
ain't on government assistance. She said she not like Kimmy.
I don't believe that she has a disabled child. She's getting something. Okay, you have a disabled child, you're getting something.
You think she on the welfare?
Yeah, I do. I absolutely do.
Well, here's the thing. One time she called me.
This is Alabama.
Yeah. One time she called me, and she was actually leaving work, and she was talking to me about planning a life or something. And the lady came in, and she had already closed her till, made the deposits and put it in the safe and everything like that. And she was so nasty to this lady. She was like, "You got to come back Monday. You got to come back. The office is closed. You got to come back Monday. You got to come back Monday." While she's on the phone with me, and she's kept repeating to the lady, and she just got this nasty tone, and it made me
Shut
think
up, Sybil.
that what she was talking about was, oh, she had said to me right before the lady came in. She said, "There's $10 missing in the till." And
Mm.
I gotta come up with that before Monday. And I said, yeah, don't the supervisor or manager check this out before and everything? She said, no, it's not an office like that. I'll just recoup it on Monday and everything. And then the lady came in, and then she took that nasty tone with the lady. And I just peeped that in my mind when you just said about her having two jobs and her doing this and her doing that. And I just said, Sammy,
Pipe
I
it.
will apologize to you if I'm lying, but I'm not. That you have an addiction that you hide in,
Oh, what? Mm-hmm.
because because
Wait a minute. Now these allegations are hot. I need
I
you to
I heard that one.
no.
wait a minute.
No, keep let me finish because I want the
Maybe she meant an addictive personality.
allegation to be hot because like I said, if I'm wrong,
With
I
a
will
pipe.
apologize. I ain't got
Where the
no
pipe
problem
at?
apologizing.
Sammy got a pipe.
Okay? Because the way you do your cooking lives, I saw you, I made fun of you, and you laughed at me in the DMs when you went grocery shopping, you were doing Instacart, you came back, you cooked alive, you were online for 11 hours straight.
Oh my!
Wow.
It's a food
You
addiction
better
or
be
online
smoking crack.
addiction.
You better be smoking crack. You better be,
What
because
month was
I was
this?
questioning you so
What month
bad.
was
I
it?
wanted to know. I wanted
What
to
month
know.
was that? Like
Oh
what,
my
what
God!
time
Okay,
frame was that?
Essence.
Good
I
God.
don't think you were popping up at that time, but
Yeah, give us some
I
dates.
promise you, I want to say she was making. I promise you, I want to say she was making Jamaican food, but I'm not sure.
So
But
you
I
said she was
know
on live for 11 hours one time
I,
straight?
as honest as my witness, she was no, she wasn't on live. She was on YouTube the whole time. Listen
Okay.
and think. She was watching people's lives. She came on live. She was doing Instacart. She was doing this, and then she came home and did the live and was cooking for hours. That's why I'm saying this continuum. Where you get all this energy?
Let me guess. She was pacing back and forth like she was on that line. It got to be the cocaine. That's
She
It
do
gotta
got
be
the,
the
but
it
she
gotta
do
be the
got that crack
cocaine.
mouth. Ain't that been
Yeah,
saying something about her
Adderall
mouth?
too. She could be
Oh
on
Lord, no. VS, don't do that. Don't. Wait, I'm trying to get. This is what I'm saying, you guys. She done this so many times to where you can only see one part. Like you can only see that she's on live. But if you're in a DM with her, talking to her on the phone, on IG, and you're seeing that she's popping up everywhere, you would think that she's really trying to hide something, and she did this quite a few times, that she starts doing this behavior where she just goes from 100, she goes from 0 to 100 a lot. And that's when I was like, she hiding something.
So imagine, and let me tell you guys something.
Oh no, not the dentist.
Yep, there
Oh,
we go. Hold on, stop right there. Now go look at her profile picture over there. Look at her YouTube profile picture, that mouth twisted to the side.
You know what? I gotta go, y'all. This was great.
this is like, I know when to dip out. I know when to dip out.
No.
Don't look no
Shame the devil,
further.
tell the truth.
Well,
Can I
But
ask
let
you
me
something?
end this point with this. Let me end this point with this. If I'm lying, I will apologize. But Sammy, I need proof
No, ma'am,
because
don't go nowhere. I got some questions. So now the folks said that she was throwing that cat around. What you did she tell you about the
cat
different?
around. What's that?
You know the Uchiwali.
Oh, um,
You
that.
remember they said that the man hit it and then he left and she could understand why he left. She was
Oh,
confused by
about
that.
the boyfriend. The boyfriend. She lied about that. There was no
That wasn't
boyfriend
true.
situation. There was no boyfriend. There's nobody giving her gifts. No, she's not dating
Lord.
anybody and everything. She was sleeping with a person, and all it was the boom boom. It was boom boom friends. It was nothing else but boom boom friends. It was no relationship. It was no nothing like that. She completely lied about that.
Now, hey, no swap ain't no swindle. Okay, now what you know about this eighth business?
What
This
business?
what?
This eighth business, this the
420.
the TT for the weed.
Oh,
Mm.
you know what? I heard about that, and I did, but I wasn't around when that happened. I don't think so. I don't know about
And I went
her swapping
swapping out with
for the 420. I don't know about that.
oh, so
Let me
she must. Oh, you
But
wasn't
I
around.
wouldn't put it past her with this behavior.
You
I
must
wouldn't
have
put it
been.
past her.
now
Oh,
now when you said she got that nasty attitude with that lady, she had to be in a position of power to do that, because them down south people don't play. They'll knock you upside your head. And she ain't got that type of energy. You can look at her and tell she don't have the type of energy. So whoever she was disrespecting like that, I'm telling you, you have people that come from the city and then they'll go down south. And so people do look at them as being, kind of above them because they have the proper accent or they're from somewhere else, you know. So people do
Mm-hmm.
look at them higher, and you know she is able to exude a certain thing because you know it's a country twang that we got. Like I've been gone so long, I know how to cut it on and off. But down south, if they know you from down there, yeah, they're gonna treat you a certain way, you know. So I do feel like that is why she's able to get away with a lot of stuff. But she also, see, she's probably a 4 or 5 in wherever she's from. But down south in Alabama, she's a 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, she's a 5 or a 6 in Alabama because them women be looking toe up down there. I'm from Mississippi, so I know country bumpkins. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a chicken head at one point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't went from a chicken head and I didn't, you know, and flourished a little bit. So I know what it looked like down there, what she dealing with. And then she has like, you know, she brags about her house and everything. So they probably look at her like she's upper echelon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but also I wanted to say this part too. The lady had came in right when she was closing, and so the door was still open, and she was really mad that the lady got in. And by the way, she was in the building by herself, so she was being she it was a little bit upper with the nastiness because there was nobody else around but her and the lady and me on the phone.
Well, she was
So
probably scared because that could have been Joe Blow. He could have came in there and knocked upside her head and took the
I
money.
don't
You know
think
what I'm
she would
saying?
have
So
did
she
it to a
probably
man.
scared.
I don't think she would have did it to a man. The lady just wanted to pay her bill. She wasn't. I think the lady just wanted to get the bill off, and then Sammy just came off real nasty. And so I'm just like, but also this goes to show that Sammy comes off nasty with people online. She comes off with everybody. How are you just because subscribers or other CCs are saying something that you did? And everything, your response and your reaction is always nasty. And then here's the thing, you wasn't cool with Tosa for a while. And then now you up here getting a conversation with Tosa and you was in the DMs with me and agreeing with posts with me that you don't really want to mess with Tosa like that because dude is like a lady. So
What?
why are you now cool with Tosa when you had a stance? Because you told me you had a
She's
stance.
running out of friends. She's running out of people.
She ain't ran out of people. She ain't got no more people.
No, she got the boneless.
So guess what? You got no more people. Turn to your child and do right, bitch.
Ooh. She do got the boneless. She sound like a perfect candidate for their crew, honestly.
And listen, yesterday, do y'all know I heard her mention Danny, and I'm not saying Danny in a nasty way, but I heard her mention Danny, and she was like, "It's something about her spirit. It's something about her that she just know all of these things." And Danny this, and I was like, "Oh my God." She was just
I don't
saying
want
that about all these other people.
and I'm glad that you said that too. I'm glad
Did
you
you
said
hear
that
it?
too
Did
because
you
she
hear
was
it?
talking. No, I didn't hear. I'm glad you said
Okay.
this too because she was talking ish about Danny for a while too. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like what she's doing to Jack. I don't like this and da 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 and everything like that. I don't mess with her. Da 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 da. But now it's her spirit. So whatever.
Yeah.
Danny. You know what? I'm not going to say it because it just came in my mind that I want to protect Kai because we're on his platform. But I'm not going to say too
Yeah.
much about
This is
that.
no negativity towards
No, no,
Danny
no.
at
It
all.
wasn't even. It's no negativity or nothing like
Okay.
that. But
Yeah.
Spill that shit, Trip.
the
I don't give a fuck about no
all
avatar
right, here we
or
go.
nobody.
Here we go. Danny
Talk.
is a hacker. Danny is a hacker. That is why she's able to do what she does. And she does it on the lower level because YouTube is easy. And her name is nothing, Danny. Her name is nothing, Danny. Danny is a code word for hacker. You can type it into YouTube and find out how many hackers use it. So that is why Danny is able to do what she does. Okay? There is nothing
And how you
that
know,
you.
Sammy?
Now,
How
okay.
you know?
Let me just say, to my understanding, Danny hasn't really been like doing like what she used to do. I haven't been
Yeah,
hearing much about her.
Speaking of shit, she about to take your friend's station head in a minute. But you know how Misfit do. She gotta find her way back to get a cash. Yeah. What's up, Mary Deloach? Welcome back to the show. So good to see your icon in the place. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know that you are a supporter of mine and you can be a sponsor. subscribing and grabbing a membership. It is greatly appreciated. And tell a friend to cultivate us here, cultivate some clarity. Once again, we cultivated some clarity on the TPO-Gate. It is declined in the favor of Loosebooty picture. And the case of not proving that manifests transgressed against him. Let's get it. Let's go. I told y'all when it looks like mutual combat, and when I told y'all Dion doing her big one, that threw me for a loopy loop.
Out of friends. She's running out of people.
She ain't ran out of people. She ain't got no more people.
No, she got the boneless.
So guess what? You got no more people. Turn to your child and do right, bitch.
Ooh. She do got the boneless. She sound like a perfect candidate for their crew, honestly.
And listen, yesterday, do y'all know I heard her mention Danny, and I'm not saying Danny in a nasty way, but I heard her mention Danny, and she was like, it's something about her spirit. It's something about her that she just know all of these things, and Danny this, and I was like, oh my God. She was just saying that about all these other people.
And I'm glad that you said that too. I'm glad you said that too because she was talking. No, I didn't hear. I'm glad you said this too because she was talking ish about Danny for a while too. I don't like her. I don't like what she's doing to Jack. I don't like this and da 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 and everything like that. I don't mess with her. Da 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 da. But now it's her spirit. So whatever.
Yeah.
Danny. You know what? I'm not going to say it because it just came in my mind that I want to protect Kai because we're on his platform. But I'm not going to say.
Oh, no, you don't know what about protecting me. But hold on. Since this is some exclusive and we dropping all the good old gems in this here live, I need y'all to drop into your coin purses and your pocketbooks and your wallets, in your back pocket, and your cash apps, and hit me with a little something. Hit me. If you can. That's $ Kai Kenzo 781. We're gonna do a quick little commercial break. I think it is, dude. I really hold on, wait a minute. Why can't I make this big? Hold up. No. Wait a minute. I want to open. Ah! Why can't I? Let me see. There you go. Full screen. All right. Hit it. Share this tab instead. Let's go.
Niggas
There's a
forever
declaration.
and ever and ever for all the shit you put me through. Okay, we mix. Y'all niggas corny. We know. Fuck these fuck niggas forever and ever and ever for all the shit you put me through. Okay, y'all niggas corny. We know it. Y'all all can go to hell. Fuck these niggas for stressing me.
That's right. Now you know that note was extra. You know it was a little extra. Sometimes you got to declare it. You got to declare it over your dang life. Fuck these fuck niggas forever and ever. Sometimes you get tired of it. But shit, she must have took, her mother must have instilled, when we talking about Yosemite Big Bang, she must have instilled that if you can't beat them, join them. But no, you keep beating them till you keep fighting till you can't fight no more. Because what Maya Angelou will never be defeated in the face of defeats. That's just how it was supposed to be. Thank you. I appreciate you so very much for sending that donation in. It means a lot. Thank you. Wink, wink. No, you know who you are. We're gonna be here for a little bit more, while longer. Come on, put a little something on it. It's greatly appreciated, and it means a lot to me. That's $ Kenzu 71.
Say too much about
This is
Danny.
no negativity towards
No, no,
Danny
no.
at
It
all.
wasn't even. It's no negativity or nothing like
Okay.
that. But
Yeah.
Spill that shit,
the
Trip. I don't give a fuck about no
all
avatar
right, here we
on
go.
nobody.
Here we go. Danny
Talk.
is a hacker. Danny is a hacker. That is why she's able to do what she does. And she does it on the lower level because YouTube is easy. And her name is nothing, Danny. Her name is nothing, Danny. Danny is a code word for hacker. You can type it into YouTube and find out how many hackers use it. So that is why Danny is able to do what she does. Okay? There is nothing
And how you
that
know,
you.
Sammy?
Now,
How
okay.
you know?
Let me just say, to my understanding, Danny hasn't really been like doing like what she used to do. I haven't been
Yeah,
hearing much
she
about her
is.
bothering people
Because she doesn't have
anymore.
people to practice on. She doesn't
Okay.
have nobody to practice on. Everybody is either low. Everybody is either low and dry in content, or moving on to something else, or acting like Sammy.
Okay.
No,
Well,
she
I
doesn't
do
have
want to
that.
acknowledge that
And most,
because she was on the 1,000 at one point, but I haven't really
yeah,
been
But
seeing her
isn't
do
she in
anything.
the middle of a court case for this
yeah,
action, for
that
the
could
same
explain her
action?
chill
So
pill.
Because her actions catched up with her.
yeah,
That's
so
why
she
I'm
does that.
saying when you look at you. I mean, type in the word Danny and everything like that. Just type it in and certain stuff. You're gonna see that it's related to people that hack.
You
And
know,
so
I got it. Yeah. Oh Lord. Is he gonna be talking about them fucking evictions? Lord, I ain't even gonna be.
So it's not really. I knew this from the jump when I was, hanging around Denat, and I was like, I tried to tell Denat, but Denat don't want to hear anything that ain't about Denat. So it's a hacker form, and YouTube. It's so easy to do it with because all you got to do is type in keywords for strikes. All you got to do is type in keywords for
It's
and
AI
it's
generated.
easy. Yeah, and it's easy. It's easy. So I'm not shading her or not anything like that. But if you just if people pay attention to it, she's able to do it because it's easy to do on YouTube.
Well,
So let's go after this. And the reason why I believe you on that, and excuse me, BS, I'm gonna let you have.
Oh, you good.
The reason why I believe you on that is because a person, when I was first like moderating for JAG in the beginning stages, and we weren't even close, it was a lady that tried to hack me and get information on me. I got a few dollars from her right quick. She was cool, but after a while, you could see that it was somebody behind this motherfucking page, and the name was Deanna Moser. That was the name. After a while, and then another a person tried to strike me. I forgot the name they used. It was the same name that another content creator got struck under. So it's easy to believe. I know you're not a hacker, Danny Lynn, but it's easy to believe. And then this person, this Deanna Moser person, sent me videos, and that's how they get you. They send you links, and once you hit that motherfucking link, beware. Don't hit no motherfucking links, y'all. They get your shit like that. So beware. When y'all hit the links and shit, not the stream y'all link, I don't think, and please don't gotta worry about me over here because I don't hack nobody. But when you hit these people links,
Community wall links,
they have some type of softwares to be able to geolocate you and shit, and it gets spooky, real spooky in this bitch. But go ahead, BS Icon.
Oh, I lost my thought. It'll come back to me in a minute. Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
well, Sammy has been her little pom poms out trying to join the cheerleading squad over there. With the B-listers. So I honestly, I think she found her tribe. Congratulations, girl.
It's not going to last unless she continue. Unless if Theresa was to not ever mention Sammy.
It's our anniversary. It's our special day. Do you know what today is? It's me and Mel's member month anniversary.
Sammy name again at all. They have no need for Sammy anymore.
Thank you, lady.
Because the only time I see these people support other people is if they're attacking Theresa's. And that's just God honest
Mhm.
truth.
But
And I'm talking about the IO lady.
desperate.
And I don't have a beef for her, but I'm just saying.
Nah, Sammy's so desperate. I think they take her in. If I'm gonna be honest.
No, they're not going to keep her around because here's the thing.
She has to be beneficial.
Remember that jealousy I was talking about?
Oh.
Sammy has to continue to talk about Trees. She has to, because that doesn't make Sammy noticeable to them. It's not going.
Exactly. That's when
She's
they
not
came
going.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not going to
Yes.
make them noticeable. And Sammy, we know you lying about how
What's
IO
wrong with
just
little
all of a sudden
officer?
hit you up after the mail interview. Girl, you
I'm just
lying.
kidding.
Girl, you lying. And then all of a sudden you turned on Trees. No, that was your window to turn on Trees.
Yep,
And
because you
Trees
would
and
have
Trees
heard
interviewed with her. Trees has helped
these.
their channel by interviewing with her.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. These microaggressions. See, this is my synopsis, my conjecture. Sammy wants the courage that Trees has.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants, that's why she flocked to her for that little while. And now she really wants to be a avatar. She wished she never came on here. So like who she was. Now she's regretting all that shit. Now she's trying to make a transition to these avatarian people.
Yes.
And we don't know who she's getting these downloads from, this information from, to do these different dummy missions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously she's not acting the way she once did a couple of months ago. Even with the Quay shit, you know, she was a little bit more docile, a little bit more laid back. Now she's more, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna treat you how to treat, and I'm gonna show you how to treat me, and this, that, and the third, instead of letting shit come naturally.
And if she got a regular job where you get a W-2, like I'm saying, like I ain't talking about this insurance, I'm talking about a place where she actually goes. They have social media policies.
Hello.
Yeah.
So she might want to be careful, because if somebody report these videos, report how she's treating her child, report all this other stuff. I mean, I'm a disabled veteran. You're on here calling me bitches and secondhand Susie and all this stuff like this. You know, I may need to make a phone call to somebody, right? Because you're harassing me. I'm handicapped.
Not you handicapped.
I'm handicapped.
I think isn't insurance agent sort of like an independent contractor?
Yes. She handicapped.
Okay.
That's the reason why I said she's able to finagle those numbers to still get benefits.
Yeah, and now she says she's certified, and now she got more she can get insurance with and everything like that. Okay, cool. But my thing is that I'm gonna jump back on the IO thing. Here's Sammy. You're real. You have a pattern of not paying attention to the right people, because you know what IO did to other people, and you really think she ain't gonna do it to you in a couple months or less? You really think IO is gonna be your downfall? And you worried about Trees, you worried about other people. IO gonna put you so out there, and I'm not even gonna laugh because it's
is Robo lying? I mean, is Robo lying? I mean, is Trip lying?
not gonna be funny. It is not gonna be funny.
I think
Because
I'm sorry.
No, it's just not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny because it is so clear that you jumped on the IO bandwagon because you wasn't getting the attention from Trees.
I think
Because there was no innuendo, there was no grace. It was like Trees didn't do nothing to you. Trees just was Trees. And then after that mail interview, and then here comes the IO interview, and the way you acted in that interview, it made no sense why you turned on Trees. You were her mod. So you really did not plan this strategically. You did not do well with it. It was clear as day that you.
Thank you, Mel. That was so sweet. I appreciate your donation. I appreciate your membership and your presence here. Thank you so kindly. But wow, Trippers, she may be on to something. Yosemite Big Back is a flip flopper, and so help me God, let me get brung up tonight in that whack ass flop tropica of an interview, cause I know I am. I already know I am. Watch.
Jumped on the IO bandwagon, which stupidly you're now on, and they're going to use you. They already talk ish about you. They not on YouTube, not in your face. Oh no, so you can see it, but in other places, they
Hold
talk
on.
ish about you.
Let me jump in for 1 second.
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
is why I believe why people said she called herself going to the police station to put papers on her. Now, this is the same thing that they put a battery in Teresa's daughter's back to do. So I can believe that. But I'm not worried about the game because I'm willing to play the game with you. That's like I said, I already called the Decatur police. So if it's gonna be a lot of drama going on, and she might want to be careful and really take care of her child, because really the main thing is you need to watch out for your child. Don't keep saying, oh well, you got a disabled child. Yeah, but my child out here asking for food and attention. My child, I done raised him up. You got to get to where I'm at. Let me tell you guys something about kids who STEM. They STEM in so many different ways. They can pick the skin off their bodies. They can pick the toenails up off their feet. They could dig so far up in their nose they could pull brain mucus out. I'm just telling you some of the things that they do. They could peel paint off the wall and eat it. It's just they'll find something and you won't even think of it. You know, it'll be something so simple to you, and they would just nudge at it and nudge it. She don't even know if her child putting his finger inside the socket. She's out in the garage with the door closed, arguing with people on YouTube. That is neglect. That's wrong.
Well, I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't know what it's like to be a mom with a child with autism.
I got 25 years worth of experience.
Right, exactly.
I know.
So I know that you have the right to say all the things that you're saying. So I'm not even gonna say.
Let's take away the disability. A child of his age. Now, the same story gonna go. They can dig boogers out their nose. They can pick the plug. They can pull skin off their toes. They can put a bead in their nose. They can cut the stove on. So take the disability out of it. A child needs to be watched. Idle mind is a devil's workshop. You keep telling the child, get on the game. Get on the game. No, give them something to really do. Just because it's summertime. No, this is not break time. Mamas don't get and daddies don't get summer breaks.
And you're absolutely right. When they stem like that, and obviously she knows when her child is stemming, he may jump up and down consistently. He may have sounds and syllables that he repeats consistently. You know, she knows when that boy is stemming.
Let me tell y'all when he's stemming. Kai, let me tell you this: when he's stemming, when he say, "Mommy."
Oh,
that is a if you hear the tone and the way he said, that is a stemming. That's a comforting word. That's almost like what they call the word, a safe word for him. Because he says it when he needs. That's his comfort word. That's his mom.
Heartbreaking because I've heard that happen many times. Yeah. But I don't have any background with.
No, that's it ain't daddy.
Is it Asperger's or autism? I have no.
They're both.
Okay.
Autism is a
yeah, and so I feel really heartbroken by hearing you say that because I've heard that many times, and I really pray that that's not the case. I always thought that she was very patient. You know, but like, oh, she's like, okay, one moment. I always thought like, okay, like she's never lost her temper or anything on her son like that. But what you're saying is by her telling him one moment, like you're saying in her case, that could be seen as neglectful.
You could do that with regular children, but we're not with autistic children because they need all that extra attention. I have a nephew that's autistic and they need all the attention. And you're right. If you don't look at them for a minute, they could get themselves into things that they didn't even know that they were going to get into because they don't have no sense of danger. And
and what do they always go to when they get out the house? Water. They always find water.
Yes. And I do have a family member, a young child who is autistic, and he got into a full river of water and somebody lost their life saving that baby. So that is very true. They love water.
And the other thing I think you had mentioned, you was like, what else? I've heard that when are we going to eat? Or
and
like
she
I said,
only feeds him certain things. She only feeds him certain things. She told me because he will only eat certain things. And I was like, I wanted to ask her, how come you haven't worked with him with other food? But I didn't ask because it was just going through too many questions. And I just wanted to just kind of get away from that. He eats only frozen pizzas. And maybe some kind of yogurt. I don't know. But she hasn't worked with him with that. And there's been times that she'll be on a live and she'd be like, oh, one time she was on a live. She said, oh, I forgot to feed her child. And she was like, you want to eat before I eat? And he'd be like, yeah. And it's already 9:00 on the live. And that's supposed to be his bedtime.
No set schedule, and that's what kids, especially autistic children, they have schedules.
And
They do schedules,
yeah,
everything in routine.
Well, I think she does good with his bedtime. From what I've seen, like she puts him to bed at the same time, and he does listen to her. So,
but Essence, do you hear her put him to bed,
That
or
part.
does she mute it because she clear
Yeah,
about
Greg,
that mute?
excuse me, Doggy.
well, I don't know. First of all, it's been several months since I've been over there. But what I can recall, she would say, "Oh, it's like 8 o'clock. It's time for you to go to bed," and he'll be like, "Okay, mommy," and like. That's a good point about if she actually put him to bed. I know he's very quiet after that, but I think that she tells him to go to bed, like it's bedtime, and he'll go in his room. So
Essence, you are the sweetest thing. You are the sweetest thing because it's been a few times that it's been that easy, but when I was around, it was not that easy.
Yeah, but you have a background overview more than any of us have. You had an intimate look inside of her household, her job, more than we have had. And VS has experience, like you said, as a mother. So I can't really say anything. What I'm saying is what I've heard. And I do know that she does tell him when it's time to go to bed.
So Essence, so being a good parent is when when a parent put a child to bed. That's how you gauge somebody being a good parent.
I'm not saying that. The point that was brought up was about him not going to bed in a timely manner. But I specifically remember at a specific time she's like, "Oh, it's your bedtime," and he'll be like, "Okay," you know what I'm saying? That's something that we've talked about in her chat. Like, "Oh, he don't give you no problems when you tell him it's time for bed." I do specifically remember that, so that's all I was saying.
Because a lot of times those kids, they do have trouble with getting proper sleep. But what about taking a nap? What about doing educational stuff? Like if you got 2 jobs and you're on YouTube half the time, when does the child get fit in?
I was just saying, children, period.
It's only 24 hours in a day. You're sleeping for 8 hours.
Children should have a routine anyway, especially with autistic children. They have a routine. They know what they like to do out of the day, and it should be just planned accordingly. 9 o'clock, they may be a little too late. Now, maybe older adolescent children, 9 o'clock, and they already had 8. But little children like that, they should be in the 8:30, no later than 8:30, had their food already, took their shower, and all that good stuff. I think what people are seeing is the pattern that she may put beefs, she may put YouTube and get herself worked up instead of handling her priorities.
And also,
and this is not no young mama. This is an older lady. I'm about to be 43 this year, okay? And so I'm not no spring chicken, but whatever happened to the parents reading their kids a bedtime story? Or saying,
"Welcome, Khia, baby. So good to see your face in the place. I miss you. Happy New Year's. Happy 2026. Because the real New Year's happened in the spring, but that's another story for another day. Wink, wink, nah. Welcome.
in the prayers with the kids before they go to bed.
Trip down memory lane, though. Speaking of the new year.
If people don't do that
26.
no more, you just say
7 months ago, ain't that long ago.
All right, Junior, go to bed. Even when my grown kids go to bed, I hit them up. All right, good night. I love you. Make sure you say your prayers. Did you take your meds? Like you still have a little conversation. You just don't send them off.
And I think too, I will definitely say, which is the reason I came up here. I think she's escalating down a mental health spiral, in my opinion. I definitely feel like she's at a point of addiction to YouTube, where I've seen some people get there before. She's definitely addicted to YouTube, and mentally, I don't think she's okay. So I think all the points you're making are extremely valid. Personally, she needs to take a break. She needs to take a break. Like if she wants to prove everybody wrong, she needs to go away for like 3 or 4 days to prove that she can.
I'll get you caught up, Khia. Basically, she on a chopping block from Robo because she out here acting a fool. Okay, Robo been told her to stop using her videos. Robo, denounced her and excommunicated herself from her. And basically, I'm just drawing a distinction on how Yosemite Big Back starts operating once she severed ties with people, how she's neglectful in all areas of her life, how she's weird. We really started from every area. We really started from the TPO-Gate, Manifest versus Loosebooty, not getting his restraining order / protective order granted, and definitely, for some time. I'm not gonna say, what I was gonna say, but long story short, Manifest has hers on Monday, which is in 2 days. So we're gonna see if hers is granted. Which I don't know. Theresa Robinson, Manifest. I don't know if she's gonna get hers granted or not. We'll see. But I was getting word that if she didn't arrive and drive the 15 hours to what was it, Georgia, it would have been defaultly granted. So yeah, we went through a few things. We're gonna get into the Fetty Wap, Rayj, Khia versus Tokyo situation. We just taking a trip down memory lane. Yeah, 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 yeah. But that's what she get. That's what old big back bites get, cause she a flip flop. And she think that sitting under people or kissing their ass is gonna get her some acclaim and some AdSense revenue.
Yeah,
3 or 4 months.
4 months.
Oh,
No, seriously. No, seriously. I'm not even trying to be funny. To create a better YouTube history, because I remember. You need to go away for 3 or 4 months. You need to go work on that food content. You need to go work on the content of you. I have seen channels that get low views, but they have 100K subscribers. It's not about the numbers with you.
Yeah.
It's about the quality that you want to bring out. And so it really doesn't matter. And I told her that before. And I'm sitting, and it's just like this. And somebody in the chat was saying, who's going to take up for the mothers that slack? It's not about the mothers that slack. It's the mothers that neglect. There's a difference.
yeah.
You can slack and make it up, but neglect means you ain't been there at all. You avoided in it. You avoiding this. So yeah, Sammy is well in her rights to make mistakes, but when you repeatedly make the same mistake, you are neglecting. It's not slack. You're making full course meals. You're making full course meals, and your son is eating frozen pizza. How about you train your child up to learn about those meals while you got him watching the video game and you on YouTube 2 to 4 hours cooking a meal? Talk
Because the
to him
meal is
about
for
it.
the views, though. It's not
Yeah,
because she's passionate. It's trying to prove something to the people that's watching. She probably don't even eat that shit.
she do. Oh baby, she eat.
She do got good
Oh
food.
baby, she eat.
Ooh, wait a
And
minute.
this coming from a fat woman. I'm a fat woman and everything. And she not a fat woman yet, but she getting there. But she eat.
Yeah,
Everything she go shopping for and everything that girl eating and then come back on the lunch
yeah.
live and eating some Chili's or some Chipotle or something else and everything like that. She eat better than me. Okay, so I'm not. All this is with a loving place because, like I said, I really did rock with Sammy, but it's coming. It's a little too much that you're going down the spiral that Essence was saying. You're going down the spiral and you need to come back. But I think it needs to be months because you have a lot. She doesn't have to answer any questions, but people got questions and they need answers. So why is your behavior this way? So it needs a timeline. It needs a timeline. In 3 to 4 months, she can make a new timeline.
Yeah,
and you know what? Do you remember VS when y'all had your first interview and you asked her like, why don't you go into like the mommy sector if you like to be on? I remember this vividly. You were like, if you like to be on camera cooking dinner, and your son is like assisting you, or if that's like the content that you love and you want your son to be a part of your YouTube, like why don't you go into the mommy sector because where you're trying to be? But this is at the point before she like
it's accepted over there.
Yeah, this is before she transitioned over into the,
And she said she'd like it over here.
Yes, she did.
No. Remember, Via, she said she's not in this sector. She in every sector.
Oh,
yes, that's exactly what she said. She said she was.
That's what that was.
She's doing multiple, but that was before she was engaging And like you said, VS, you were very
She was engaging then. She was only now. Even I know this. She was engaging as a subscriber though, because that's how she got into the beef with Denied and all them, and her not like AT2 and all this stuff.
I didn't follow them. I didn't follow Kimmy. I didn't follow Kat. I didn't know about Sammy until she started coming over around Trees. I had no.
Well, no, she's been around.
Yeah, I did not. That's why she got mad at me when I told her, like, oh, I didn't know you were so spicy. She's like, oh, I've been around doing. That's probably why she was offended, because she's like, oh, girl, I've been popping my ish. Like, what are you talking about? She probably thought I was saying that she wasn't doing her big one wherever she had been, but I had not known her, period, outside of her time with Trees. And when she was around Trees, back to Trip's point, she was happy when Trees was not coddling her, but would talk to her like she had some sense. When Trees would speak to her endearingly, which is like, you know what, Sammy, I don't understand why everybody beating on you, but this is what this is. And she loved. Ooh, Trees did say she got mommy issues. Dang.
Oh, I ain't gonna go into that story. She displayed her mommy issues, and I'm not gonna go into that.
Trees did say she had mommy issues, and Trees was nurturing to her. So I mean, it's starting to build. In my non-professional mental health opinion, is starting to build up a little bit of a profile for me.
The profile. Can I say this, y'all? Can I say this, you guys? Are you guys familiar with Aunt D with the 2 autistic daughters?
No. Yes, the the TikTok sensation.
If she wants to show her son, why don't she go in that direction and educate about autism like Aunt D does? She shows her daughters and she shows their daily life. Why don't she go that way?
You're talking about mental health world, lady. I know you're talking about that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't want to, you guys. She doesn't want to. And Sammy, because I know you're going to hear this, I say this with love. I really do. You don't know how to really love your son because you're mad at what he has.
Oh my God!
No.
You don't. No. Because let me tell you. Let me give you a small. Let me give you a small background on me. Small background, you guys. I'm a substance abuse counselor. I'm a mental health professional. I'm also a spiritual advisor. I have over 5,000 plus readings in everything you could think of. So I do not talk off the side of my neck. I do not. And my name is Trip the Lie Detector. Why the hell would I lie? Okay? I'm not coming at this disrespectfully, and I'm not coming. This is why I'm avoided in this sector, because I ain't got no reason to lie.
I understand what you're saying. You said it the right way. Because some people can't handle it. Some people can't handle it.
She's mad at it. She's mad at it. But here's the thing.
She got the why me syndrome. Why my child?
And this is the reason why. This is the reason why she was so defensive at putting it in the forefront. I'm not going to hide my child, because she wasn't ready for the lessons. And she thought that I could brush it off. And now you're getting the lessons of putting your child, it was mainly his voice that was out there and what he was saying out there. And now you're paying attention to it. But you really you were using it. And that's what really got me pissed off at you. When Jack started talking about your child, you were like, oh my God, she's saying all this egregious stuff and negative stuff about my child. But she was doing that with other kids and you were okay with it. Now back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying about this. You are mad at it, Sammy. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay. But you better start dealing with it. Because you're not going to come up. You're not going to come up with yourself. You may get money. You may get gifts. You may get anything you think you're going to get. But you're not going to come up in spirit, because you're going to stay down and you're going to stay unfocused and you're going to stay resentful.
And the child can keep her humble. The child can keep her humble. She got that house, but guess what?
He's a beautiful boy. He's a beautiful boy. He's beautiful. And he keeps you humble. And he makes you mad because he's just pure innocence. He's pure in his own way, and you avoid it and you resent it, and you need to deal with it. I say this with love, Sammy, because like I said, it hurt me. I really fucked with you. I really did. But when it comes to a child and how people don't protect children anymore, and how people are just out here willy-nilly letting kids do adult shows at clubs and everything like that, and you want to, and also I'm gonna say this, you want to attack other people about their kids and what they do, but you was rocking with them. I ain't gonna say no names, but she knows what I'm saying. You need to deal with it because that boy is still young, and you have the opportunity to make it right. And you have the opportunity to come on YouTube, and your energy will be better, and nobody will be talking about you in this manner, and you will be dealt with it. Ugh. God.
Can I ask you something, VS? Because you're a mom with a child on the spectrum. Is it possible to speak so lovingly and patiently to a child that you are, like if you have resentment towards their condition?
Well, I didn't resent my child. However, but hold on. However, you do question yourself. You do be like, damn, why my child can't do things the way they child doing? Or why do I have to sit back? Why do I have to have the IEP? But then when you get over yourself, you then have to do something about it. The simplest thing that I said the other day, how many kids with autism, let their kids walk on their tippy toes and they don't make them stop? I stopped that stuff long time ago. My son ain't walking on his tippy toes a long time, but he sure try. That little hand thing them kids, them handicapped folks be doing. I wish I would see a hand get turned in or out around here. I'm gonna break somebody back in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, to try to scare him. I ain't actually doing it, but I cut all that stuff off early. The summertime, like right now in summertime, my son was in all these free programs because there's money out here where they pay for these programs. They give you tablets and stuff. Like I even said, the Khan Academy is free. They have it for disabled people, for lower level math. Okay, he may not could do 4th and 5th grade math. Put him on the kindergarten math. Put him on the 1st grade math. It's stuff that or just put him in where he can learn how to spell. Can he spell apple? Do he know an apple when he see it? Can he make all the animal noises? Like the basic stuff.
Okay.
Like it's let me tell you, when I got over that why me situation, my son flourished, and I can remember, God is my witness, where I could not see the end of the tunnel. I never thought it would be to the point where my son has been working his whole high school. He was working. Then he graduated, got a job. He would not put down any disabilities on his application. He wanted to get his job the regular way. He didn't want to come through a disability. My son has his license. He got his own car that he paid for himself. Got his own place. My son is thriving. Now, do he still have some social cues and stuff sometimes? Yes. But for the most part, he do everything on his own. If you guys were to see my son, you would never know anything wrong with him. You would never know.
Because there isn't nothing wrong with him, and there isn't nothing wrong with
But you would never know his disability because he's
right.
But he does have a disability. But another mother who has kids with disabilities, they would be able to see it. It's grown-ups like me that have tried to date me. I can tell that they have a disability. I can tell, and they're actually normal, like they look normal and everything. But if you sit around them long enough, it'd be that one itty bitty thing that they do. You be like, okay.
Like Sam Jr., like Jack's son.
Yeah, it's very case by case. But the whole goal is for a child with autism to thrive like a so-called quote unquote normal person in the world. Be able to, operate regularly. Now to kind of, because I want to piggyback off of VS and your question asked to her, because it is possible to have love and unconditional love for your child, but dread the fact that they're living with a condition that may have came from your gene pool or maybe their father's gene pool. And the why my child question that could play in there, because I'm not a father yet or a parent yet. So I can't say that came to me, but I know for a fact that if you work very hard, the stigma surrounded by the whole autism spectrum that they put on each child can be broken by a lot of work, a lot of TLC, and putting in the time. You cannot take their words for it, because at the end of the day, medicine, those individuals are still practicing medicine. So their words and their diagnosis is not the end all be all the time, unless the severity of the diagnosis is severe.
Yeah.
But most of the time, if you put in a lot of work and get those and you utilize those resources at hand, your child can thrive out of that whole spectrum thing, because it's a spectrum at the end of the day. It can be worse, it can be worse off, it can be so hey.
So you feel like VS that Sammy, in your opinion, that you're definitely entitled to, you feel like she could be doing more to kind of like work with his, I don't want to say disability. Please tell me the proper terms and how to address it. But you feel like she could be doing more to kind of like aid him. Do you feel?
I think she dropped down.
Hello?
I think she's on another invite. Yeah, hey VS, she wants to ask you a question, Essence.
Okay.
Do you feel like she could be doing more to nurture her son and to
Absolutely.
help him? Okay, I'm understanding what you're saying. You feel like and that's very, very, very valid, honestly. And I hope she listens to this and like she receives it. If nothing else, receive it. You feel like she could be utilizing her time more to kind of help him as an adolescent to be
okay. It's 24 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
We know she get up in the morning and she does a little walking thing. So let's say let's do the math. That might be an hour, maybe 2 hours. Okay, she'll get off. Okay, she says she got 2 jobs now. Last I checked, a job is 8 hours, unless you're working a double shift. Okay, she comes back on social media in the evening time and nighttime, and we hear the child screaming her name. So now, unless they doing something special at nighttime, instead of going to bed, where's the time? I'm just saying, do the math.
I've been doing this a long time, mental health, and I deal with my own mental health issues. And I believe wholeheartedly that Sammy does not want to deal with it. She chooses to avoid it, and it's not okay, but it's okay because that's her individual life. But what I will say is that I learned, I read, I spoke, I've been around a lot of people with a lot of mental health issues. There's nothing wrong with it, with autism, ADHD, or anything like that. It's a disability, yes. But if you came in this world with it, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that you got to learn how to cope. You got to learn how to deal. That's an individual. And not being able to get out of yourself, Sammy, to learn about your child, because that is your job. That is your responsibility. And not to learn how beautiful he is. I only seen a glance of him a few times, and I can tell he is highly intelligent. Yeah. Highly intelligent in his own individual way. And Sammy, you missing out on that, because you put more time into showing people your false lies, narratives about your life, instead of putting in the beauty of what your life really could be. Girl, you missing out. You missing out.
And
but I hope you pay attention. I hope you pay attention, because she loved to say, y'all ain't paying attention. I hope you pay attention now.
Let me tell you something else. She's also considering the time that she's online as time spending with the child. If you notice, we're going to cook together. My son, he's going to help me cook.
But he ain't going to eat it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do y'all know those little coloring books? Like they have anxiety books. See, a lot of things that come with. Oh, and let me just mention something, Kai. It's not always about a gene pool when it comes to having autism. However, people do say that as well. So I'm not saying what you said is wrong, but it's not always that. It has been studies to where you have a perfectly normal standard child, and after I think 2 months, you have to go to the doctor, and then you have to let your child get 6 to 7 shots at one time.
Oh yes, I'm a believer that those vaccines,
and then the kids change. I believe that.
And conditions.
I'm so glad that you guys didn't. I'm so glad that you guys said it, because I didn't want to be it. I didn't want to be it.
I believe that's what happened to my child.
Yeah, some people don't actually believe the chemical and biological warfare against melanated people. And plus, look at the foods that we eat. The WD-40 dye that's in all this candy that the children are eating and shit. And then some people don't even know, in this case, these tablets can induce autism as well. It's something called blue light autism. And these laptops and shit, it's not always good. They're giving kids these tablets. I wonder why, but they don't tell you about the blue light, the potential.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anna? No, no. No. Pet. No. Uh-oh. Hi. Say my name is Eli. Say Eli. Eli. Say Eli. Yes. What's your name? That's the birthday boy? You the birthday boy? Elijah. Hello. Hello. Hi, birthday boy.
No words, me. Certain ones, though, Rose P.
Say Nana. Nana. No, no. No, no.
I was showing that video to say that a lot of parents feel the same way about certain vaccines with heavy metals affecting their child. So I just want to play that video real quick. Back to the scheduled program.
The TV shows as well. They're hypnotizing the kids. The colors, like if you look at the animations from the 90s versus today, the animation of today are designed to entice children at the earliest ages to where they become addicted to the sensory overloads, the colors. Like they say shows like Coco Melon, things like that. But when we were growing
Miss
up,
Rachel. All these kids going crazy about Miss Rachel. So if Miss Rachel lose her mind, have a mental health issue, and she come online one day and she just want to say whatever she wanted to say, these kids are controlled by that voice. I mean, like those things are really stand out. Like they think it's cute. Oh, watch this child. Look how they react. Look how this newborn reacts to Miss Rachel's voice. So somebody can. This is AI. Somebody can actually AI her voice and start saying weird things. You know, they find people that's hacking into the baby monitors and stuff like that. You never know what's being said.
And then also, you guys remember this. I have a disc set that I've been trying to get permission to play. I bought it about 5 years ago, where it's talking about vaccines, and it's from the leading this leading person who studied and recorded a conference where there was a lot of elite, let's say elite people, where they were telling the origins of all the vaccines, and he recorded it. And one of the things that was mentioned in this was autism and the direct link to it. And they were talking about this. So it is a direct link, you guys. And the AI that we're seeing now was the AI that was made 70 years ago. It's just
we didn't have access. The public didn't have access to it.
You didn't have access to it. Yet we only had a direction or forced direction, childbirth, that it got navigated through. And of course, they're not going to tell the public that there's a link. But as children are being born and you're seeing a pattern, especially in males, you're going to question, why does her child have autism? Why does her child have autism? Especially in the Black community, why does this Black child have this and this Black child this? And they banked on it being compartmentalized for so long that social media has brought together people like us and saying, oh no, my child has this and this is related to oh, my child has this and this is related to this. And so he made this recording about over 20 years ago, and they long censored him and everything because it was way too powerful. But what I'm trying to say is that anything that has the word spectrum, anything that has the word vaccine, anything that has a direct link that you're being forced to get is something that was manufactured
Right.
by the government. And I believe I want to stay hopeful with there. It's so compartmentalized, and I hate that. Of course, what are you going to do?
Because it's a big money maker, big pharma, and this.
She birthed a lot of babies. She shaved my mom and everything for all three of us.
Back then, it was meant.
It's a cleanse. It's a birth. It's so when
But what was they doing with it before people started saying they want to keep it though?
That part. Experimenting on it, using it for adrenaline and stuff like that, allegedly.
And also manipulating it, turning it into destructive things, because some human can put that under a microscope and dictate all that and manipulate it, control it, everything else, because it's so powerful. Childbirth is the most powerful one. Is the most powerful thing in the world. So anything that comes out of it and everything is being used and manipulated in this dark medicine way, and it's just crazy. But I'm glad this conversation is being had, because the cesarean epidemic that I'm hearing about mothers doing and everything, I wish people would be more informed to know, no, have your child vaginally. They're automatically pulling the child out from your stomach.
Shame! Shame! Oh my fucking God! What the fuck? What the fuck? You just fucking, what the fuck did you do? Get the fuck out of our neighborhood.
The official says a woman was shot in the face by ICE. That spokesperson said the incident was vehicle ramming related. Eyewitnesses on the ground are saying in viral social media videos that they say this woman was in her car when an officer tried to open the door, and then she was trying to leave the scene when the shot went off, and that they say that she was taken to the hospital after that. But what we're hearing from DHS is that she was using her vehicle as a weapon in a vehicle ramming incident, so that the officer would have had to fire in self-defense. You can already see this is gaining traction in this minute.
We did have it in the title. She said, how did we get it? Listen, Deborah. Okay, we got here because ICE Unalivings are getting out of hand. They shouldn't even happen in the first place. But we are witnessing a woman by the name of Renee lose her life. And I think this should be covered. And we're going to get into it. And we're going to get into a few other things that didn't get on up out of here. I did. I said trigger warning, trigger warning.
Minneapolis neighborhood. Border Patrol just began operations on the ground in Minneapolis there today as well. And then with an incident like this is only further escalating tension. Department of Home.
But I do have.
She was only 37 years of age. And it was so sad. Hers and you stupid. But wow. But the lady in Philly, she ain't even having this.
I have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE.
How you just gonna come over there and pull on that lady car out of line? POTUS said, I just viewed the clip of the event, which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is an horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional agitator, and the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense. Based on the attached clip, it is hard to believe he is alive, but is now recovering in the hospital. The situation is being studied in its entirety, but the reason these incidents are happening is because the radical left is threatening, assaulting, and targeting our law enforcement officers and ICE agents on a daily basis. They are just trying to do the job of making America great again, making America safe, whatever. We need to stand by and protect our law enforcement officers. This radical left movement. This is a shame. This is making our country look bad. Man, let's get into what Jasmine Crockett had to say.
It is so hard to sit here sometimes because I didn't come to Congress to write laws or to do things that are hurting people. I'm just asking if there's any decency or heart or courage on that side of the aisle. The fact that a woman was killed, she was shot in her head, and y'all are pretending like nothing happened. I remember when Charlie Kirk got killed. Do you remember what our response was? Our response wasn't to sit there and pretend like it was okay. Is it okay because you have a badge? Because the last time I checked, allegedly no one is above the law. Can y'all not just have a little bit of courage and humanity?
No.
A child
is without a parent.
A child has lost her mom. And y'all want to pretend that it is okay.
We got a lot going on in this country.
I am asking if there is anyone that will stand for the very people that elected us and sent us to Congress. You tell us things like, well, the immigrants are bad. And so we got to get all these bills because the immigrants are the ones that are causing the harm. They're bringing the crime. The mayor of Minneapolis told y'all to get the fuck out. Yeah, y'all are the ones. It is this administration that is bringing crime to their streets. That's what's happening.
It's the third incident where somebody has dropped an F-bomb in this committee, including the video.
I'm sorry.
Including the video that we had to watch earlier.
Are your princess ears okay?
Is it profanity?
Well, you're
princess
more
ears
upset about my words than you are about the fact that a woman
Are you House of Representatives?
The gentlelady. Are we offending your princess ears? Are they that soft?
All members will.
Maybe some of the kids out there.
Mr. Chairman, it is the gentleman. You're killing them.
Kids.
It is the gentleman.
It is.
He worried about an F-bomb. Okay. Let's see what the sheriff of Philadelphia had to say.
Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones,
smoke.
Not
Mama's not playing. Mama not playing. Let's get into this. Some personal video footage. Trigger one.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later.
I believe
that's
that was
fine.
right.
U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Whoa!
Lord. She did run him the fuck over, but they was antagonizing this citizen, taxpaying citizen, might I add. Why are you circling her a multitude of times? Yeah, this is triggering, and I don't want to get into it anymore. On a lighter note, let's get into Khia versus Tokyo Tony. Let's get into it. Where's Khia? Khia ain't playing.
A gag order, honey. The nerve of a buck-toothed, rotten, decaying body ass bitch without a growing job or a home. Having the nerve to try to speak on the motherfucking queen. And my motherfucking bookshelf. And my motherfucking chair that I sit in and read, bitch, is so lovely. Gag, or do you think I give two fucks about a homeless comeback or about what a failure of a mother and grandmother hoe has to say about a bitch with independent platinum and gold plaque that's still getting book paid, sample music, publishing through the roof, license and sinks for days? Movies, videos, commercials, bitch, the money keeps rolling in. Shows nonstop, the coins just keep coming and running in from the royalties that I'll be collecting forever, ever, forever, ever. And when I leave here, my children are going to be collecting them forever, ever, and ever, ever. And you didn't leave your daughter nothing but how to be a prostitute, whore, scrupper, fake ass Christian and pastor, slut, slanging pussy. That's the only thing you taught your daughter, bitch, and you got the nerve to be trying to come for the queen. You ain't talking about nothing, bitch, and I only deal with facts. And the facts is, fuck you and Nick Van Dyke. Both you hoes need to be deported immediately. While you worried about my bookcase, I own my home, bitch. The deeds is in my name. Goddamn Nick Van Dyke, if all you got is Tokyo crack, the take up for you, bitch, you are fucking doomed. Fried, charred at the bottom of the goddamn dumpster. Did you see if Nick Van Dyke could give you somewhere to live? Because she about to get put out her house too. Looking like you've been smoking meth all day, then you got the nerve to call somebody ugly. Girl, knowing damn well whenever a nigga see you from the front or the back, all they can say is, damn! Damn at your face, damn at your teeth, damn at the white around your motherfucking lips, damn at the crack smell oozing off your breath. You chicken head bitch from the 80s. Damn, your daughter and granddaughter hate to see you motherfucking coming. Damn at the bed bugs in your duffel bag as you leave the red roof in. Damn at the foul odor seeping out the crack of your ass. Damn at the time you spend online hating on folks and you still got $0. Damn at the great wall of tartar sauce, leaving crust all around your teeth and coochie gag or as you toss them dingy, stinking, ranking ass panties on the floor that even a dog wouldn't chew up. Chicano, we got another body. Bitch, be gone, scoot, scat, move. And get the fuck away from the light, because you the darkness, bitch. Darkness. This is the case of death. Drowning in misery, sorry, not sorry, gag order. Because death has becomes her, because that's all we see in your eyes and in the back of your motherfucking throat whenever you open your mouth, bitch. Is darkness, death, and decay. Let's talk about the order. Your homeless, doped up, coked up, low-life, bull-dagging ass is being charged with trying to take up for a batshit crazy hoe with loose marbles just like you.
Word, because why would you take up for fucking Icky Nicky? Yuck. Now. Shame before God. Now, Tokyo had time today. Let's get into Tokyo and then we out this piece.
You want to come play with me? Answer this phone, motherfucker.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Now, who the hell gave Tokyo?
She got
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
So you got space for a voicemail. That right there shows me, bitch, you're nobody. You know who the fuck it is, bitch. I'm going to tell you this, Khia. Did I talk about your kids? Did I talk about your family? No. And everything you said was a lie. I'm going to post what you said, everything, and show you that what you said was a lie. You can't keep living off the past, bitch, of lies that was told on me. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put my daughter under the bus to show you, bitch, you're wrong. Next, I'm coming to where you are. I love to warn you. I'm going to swell your motherfucking ass up, bitch. Call me back. You got the fucking number. You dirty ass, pissy ass, nobody stealing a song from the 70s ass bitch. Dirty ass looking fucking house, no brightness. Look like the devil himself. You worthless ass bitch. Come see me. Come see me, bitch, because I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to let the world know I'm going to beat your motherfucking head in, bitch. Somebody can jump in if they want. They're going to get shot. I'm going to tell you right. I'm going to let the world know. Somebody get in this shit with me and you, I'm whooping your ass. They're going to get themselves killed. Do you understand me, bitch? I'm there. I'll be where you're going. Yes. Getting a ticket now. It'll be two of us there, bitch, and I'm going to be the one beating your ass. Do you understand me, bitch?
Lord, why she doxing? Why she doxing?
She going to get the message, bitch. Answer your phone, bitch. What's good? What's good? No, I don't like all that. I like some one-on-one shit. No, baby girl, you going to come see me. That bitch going to see me.
She feeling it.
You going to come play with me? Answer this phone, motherfucker.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Well,
At the
she
tone,
says she from
please
the
record
D.
your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
So you got space for a voicemail. That right there shows me, bitch, you're no.
She was reaching for anything. She said, you got space for a voicemail. What?
They got to take it out.
Let's get into Rayj. Hospitalized with pneumonia. 4 years after infection made him fear for his life. What? Lord, you better hope he ain't got that sepsis.
They see something around my heart.
Did they shoot? They probably hit him with that Kim Porter.
Do they gotta take it out?
Take your heart out?
We're talking about like fluid or see out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like if it was like a clot or anything. It probably keeps some out of blood.
Yeah, like your heart, it sits in a sac. And there's a little bit of fluid around in the sac. But is that what you're speaking of?
Right.
Yeah, like extra fluid or.
You see that?
The cardiologist is going to look at it further. So it takes about 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most, okay?
I'm Maria.
This is hard. Yeah.
They got to take it out.
If they see something around my heart, do they gotta take it out?
Take your heart out?
We're talking about like fluid or.
See out.
Oh, yeah.
Lord, he got an infection. He infected. He got that bubonic plague, like the bed bug echo chamber. But he crazy. He crazy. But we're gonna end it off on awareness on medical malpractice. Let's get into this right quick.
No, I do not have a uterus. And I found all that out, later going to another
with y'all.
physician. Oh, you don't have a uterus. Oh, that's what he did. Okay.
What kinds of treatment or medical procedures did you receive from him?
He gave me multiple annual examinations. He gave me a DNC that led me to believe that I needed emergency surgery, which led to a hysterectomy.
So you received an unnecessary hysterectomy from him?
Correct.
What happened after that?
What happened after that, Immediately, early 30s went into straight menopause. Night sweats,
Trigger warning.
hormonal.
Medical malpractice, please. While y'all around here weaponizing people' medical status and whatnot, playing with your medical status, get a second, and third opinion on what these so-called doctors is hitting you with.
Mood swings, just feeling depressed, and I lost my husband. So when you think about starting over, I don't have that option to do so if I wanted to. I went in for him. I did complain that I had stomach issues that I later found out was just a hernia. No, I do not have a uterus. And I found all that out, later going to another physician. Oh, you don't have a uterus. Oh, that's what he did. Okay.
What kinds of treatment or medical procedures did you receive from him?
He gave me multiple annual examinations. He gave me a DNC that led me to believe that I needed emergency surgery, which led to a hysterectomy.
So you received an unnecessary hysterectomy from him?
Correct.
Like I said, I'm a firm believer. The medical industry is the same thing that law enforcement is to black men. The medical industry to black women is the same thing that law enforcement is to black men. And I just advise people get a second, third opinion, have good insurance, despite Trump shutting down people insurance and making quotas go up. I'm here to report the news as well that TK Carter has passed away. If you're familiar with him, rest in peace to him. We about to get on up out of here, y'all. We've been here 3 hours. What else did I want to review with you guys really quick? Krishan. We could get into this Krishan situation. Shout out to
Krishan is officially signing with Ex-Rumble Fighting Championships to make her boxing debut with Ex-Rumble Boxing April 25th. And we're here for her manager, Kim, and her trainer, Calvin Ford, the legend here at Uptown Boxing.
One. If you know that we got right there, we want to punch it. 1, 2. You really want this? Right here. This actually got a version. You cannot teach that. Good job, Rayj.
all right.
Krishan is official.
We're losing people every day, y'all. I know I'm moving fast, but it's so sad. Rest in peace to TK. It's sad. But he doesn't have to deal with this cruel world. Listen, the only Malone I can stand is the Sister China because she stands on all the business. And that's probably because she's not a Malone. Laugh out loud. You are stupid. Listen, she still got an achievement, and we should be happy for that. Hopefully, Blueface don't try to Clarissa Shields her and papoose her.
Signing with Ex-Rumble Fighting Championships to make her boxing debut with Ex-Rumble Boxing April 25th. And we're here for her manager, Kim, and her trainer, Calvin Ford, the legend here at Uptown Boxing.
One. If you know that we got right there, we want to punch it. 1, 2. You really want this? Right here. This actually got a version. You cannot teach that. Good job, Rayj.
And Krishan is officially signing with Ex-Rumble Fighting Championships.
I had to show y'all this before we go. Aunt D is a fool. This is just who Bridget was talking about. Hold on. Peep game. Peep.
Oh, Lord, I'm trying to go down the aisle, and how you know I'm in menopause? And honey, you got to try to find you something. I need to keep you moist down there. Cause honey, I'm in bad shape. Something keep you moist. And this man over here next to me, honey, he's over here looking at the I think it was stuff for men to keep. I guess they gotta keep them moist too. Oh no, that's the condoms. You trying to find you something to keep you moist too? I said I'm trying to find me something to keep me moist.
I don't speak.
Oh, you don't speak English? Yeah, I figured you didn't speak English.
Trust
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, I'm trying to find me something to keep me moist, cause
They moist.
you know I'm getting old. Oh, you looking for the condoms down there? Yeah, it's condoms down there. Yeah, but I gotta try to find me something to keep moist. You see what I'm saying? This stuff right here keep you moist, and see, you go through menopause, you get dry down there. You get dry. He over here trying to find you find the right kind of condoms. You trying to find you some condoms down there. Why you laugh? You trying to find condoms, and I'm trying to get moist. But look at it now, hell no, I got somebody at home.
You gotta stay moist.
But look at it. You try to find this gonna help me stay for 3 days. So honey, I'm trying to find something to keep me moist, cause menopause you get dry. And he trying to find him some condoms down there, but he don't speak English. Stay tuned, y'all.
Stay tuned. That's all I got to say. Stay tuned. Stay tuned out here for the next show. I had to let the people know. I hope y'all was well entertained by today's show. Shout out to each and every one of y'all who came by. Thank you for the memberships, the love, the cash apps. Appreciate y'all. Don't be a stranger. Come back. Y'all already know I'm going to end off with a little bang yang yang. Lord, I think this is just hilarious, and I'm going to end it off with this. I ain't going to dedicate it to nobody, but if the shoe fit, wear it. But I can't. This tickled the hell out of me. I love y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. And I'll see y'all another day. I'll see y'all soon. What you call it? Tell a friend that the cultivate just did it again. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some cultivate in. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rose T. And you say you wasn't going to be here long. I know I grabbed your attention and couldn't let you go. All right. I'll see y'all soon. And stay out your daddy's house. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. Cue music.
Pack your stuff and get on out. Rock the soul. Go ahead. Come on.
Oh, man, you really want?
I want you to.
Okay. Check it out now. It's been 5 long years since the basement began. I want to send a shout out like to all the fans. It's Big Tig in the basement. You know how we do. And I got my man Kick Capri, the Bronx is the crew. You know how we do. You know the beat sounds swell. Got this lady in here looking like Patti LaBelle. You know it's Mama Tigger, Big Tigger getting bigger. And after this crew, she's selling the basement for big figures. Yes, indeed. You can't believe that the show's going to end, and I would not deceive you, cause you've been watching and been holding me down. It's Big Tigger off the top, one more time for the ground. I got my girl, that's my mama. She's kicking me out, and this ain't here no drama. Yes, indeed, the basement no more. I'm about to let Patti LaBelle bring it on some more.
Oh, why don't you go to your father's house? Oh, I don't know where he is.
Mind you, Cat went to her mama's house.
To your father's house. Oh, I don't know where he is, but you can find out. Keep on going.